order, Radical.
Oo, wala naman ko sa rules. Layo na. Wala na ko sa rules. Rom.
There's one way to find out.
Yes, sir.
Tama ka pa.
Yan na sa speaker.
Wimps. So, we'll dispense with roll.
Session is called to order. Please rise for invocation to be led by Representative Bria Cristina Farinas, 1st District, Ilocos Norte.
Let us all bow our heads in the presence of the Lord. Lord, bring a spirit of unity to our Congress, but only with compromises that promote your good and not damaging agendas. Let wisdom and integrity reign in our lives. Keep our goals simple, birthing ideas or laws that will keep our country safe, protect the weak, heal the broken, and encourage every person to his full potential. Protect us and our families. Remind us of our accountability not only to the ones we serve, but always to you. May your word become the truth and guide for all decisions. Thank you for giving us strong leaders in the House who will stay the course and work tirelessly to foster peace, fairness, and justice for all. Lastly, we pray for the province of Batanes, Lord. May broken lives caused by the heart-rending earthquakes and pour mercy and grace into their hearts. May their spirits never falter as they work in rebuilding their community. In Jesus' name, amen.
Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to defer the calling of the roll. So move, Mr. Speaker.
The Chair, is there any objection? The Chair is none. The motion is approved.
Mr. Speaker, I also move for the deferment of the approval of the journal. So moved, Mr. Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair is none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we hold the reference of business.
Is there any objection? The chair is none. The motion is
With that,
okay.
would the Secretary General be directed to read the title
Bills and resolutions
of bills and resolutions
on first reading.
on first reading, Mr. Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair is none. The motion is approved. The Secretary General is directed to read titles of the bills.
Reference of business bills on first reading. House Bill number 1976, unifying all existing agricultural credit programs for the farmers, fisher folks, and SMEs engaged in agricultural fisheries. Representative Abellanosa.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization and Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill number 1977, enhancing the performance of public school teachers and higher educational teaching personnel. Representative Bordado.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture and Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 1978, prohibiting the establishment of political dynasties. Representative Bordado.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill numbers 1979, 1980, 1983, 1985, 2116, 2146 to 2151, 2156 to 2161, 2229 to 2230, and 2256 to 2261, establishing, separating certain national high school annexes in the provinces of Lanao del Norte, Surigao del Norte, Cagayan Negros Occidental, and Metro Manila from its mother or administrative school and converting them into independent national high school. Representative Xiao, Calixto, Matugas, Alvarez Senaro, Dimaporo Abdullah, Dimaporo Khalid, and Vargas Alfonso.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 1981, converting Iligan City National High School of Fisheries into Iligan City Polytechnical State College. Representative Xiao.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 1982, transferring the PNP the operational supervision and control over police units assigned or stationed in LGUs. Representative Xiao.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 1986, providing the establishment of a district hospital
Boss,
in
ma'am.
Iligan City as Iligan City District Hospital.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 1887, promoting responsible driving and establish fair accountability for road safety incidents and violation of traffic laws and regulation. Representative Xiao.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 1988, creating the Iligan City Waterfalls and River Development Authority. Representative Xiao.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill number 1989 and 2284, declaring Iligan City and Lanao del Norte Province as a tourism development area. Representative Xiao, Dimaporo Khalid, Dimaporo Abdullah.
To the Committee on Tourism.
House Bill number 1990, requiring operators of amusement and theme parks and adventure or extreme sports facilities to institutionalize safety measures and secure comprehensive general liability insurance coverage for their clients. Representative Xiao.
To the Committee on Games and Amusements.
House Bill number 1991, authorizing the COMELEC to provide field offices for the provincial election supervisor and election registrar. Representative Xiao.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill numbers 1992 and 2226, upgrading the minimum salary grade level of teachers. Representative Xiao and Crisologo.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 1993, mandating swimming as a subject in the K-12 basic education curriculum and an integral part of overall strategy to reduce the incident of death from drowning. Representative Xiao.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 1994, creating a separate district engineering office in Iligan City. Representative Xiao.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 1995, imposing stiffer penalties for overloading passengers in PUVs. Representative Xiao.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 1996, upgrading the Siargao District Hospital in Dapa, Surigao del Norte, and increasing its bed capacity from 50 to 100 to be known as the Siargao Island Medical Center. Representative Matugas.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill number 1997, providing for the Magna Carta of Young Farmers. Representative De Venecia.
to the Committee on Agriculture and Food,
House Bill number 1998 and 2015, providing for the development and promotion of film and television tourism through an annual film quota and other support measures. Representative De Venecia and Vargas.
to the Committee on Public Information,
House Bill number 1999, amending RA number 8370. Representative De Venecia.
to the Committee on Public Information,
House Bill 2000, declaring certain portions of the Welfareville property in Mandaluyong City open for disposition to bona fide residents without public bidding. Representative Gonzales Neptali.
to the Committee on Housing and Urban Development,
House Bill number 2001 and 2133, creating Department of Disaster Preparedness, Emergency Management distinct and separate from the Department of National Defense. Representative Vargas and Castelo.
to the Committee on Government Reorganization and Committee on Disaster Management,
House Bill number 2002, instituting the Philippine Labor Force Competencies Competitiveness Program and establishment free access to technical and vocational training programs. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Higher and Technical Education, Committee on Labor and Employment,
House Bill number 2003 and 2036, encouraging volunteerism during emergencies by protecting volunteers from liability. Representative Vargas and C. Alvarado.
to the Committee on People's Participation,
House Bill number 2004, authorizing the DOH to set and provide the bed capacity of its retained hospitals. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill number 2005, 2020, 2122, 2243, and 2423, creating additional branches of the RTC in Metro Manila and in the provinces of Laguna, Davao del Norte, and Zamboanga del Norte, and additional branches of the MTC in Metro Manila and the province of Lanao del Norte. Representative Vargas, Chipeco, Duhali, and Labad-Laban.
to the Committee on Justice,
House Bill number 2006, providing a system of extending non-collateral low-interest loans to graduates of any course offered by the TESDA or duly accredited learning institution. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Higher and Technical Education,
House Bill number 2007, establishing a breastfeeding center in every barangay throughout the country. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill number 2008, institutionalizing sports varsity teams in elementary and secondary schools. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Basic Education and Culture,
House Bill number 2009, requiring the provision of infant-friendly facilities in government agencies and major establishments in the Philippines. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Welfare of Children,
House Bill number 2010, integrating palliative and hospice care into the Philippine healthcare system. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill number 2011, improving the quality of regulation and reduce regulatory burden through the creation of the Government Efficiency Office. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Trade and Industry,
House Bill number 2012, promoting rural health by providing for an accelerated program for the construction of potable water supply system in every barangay in the country within 3 years. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill number 2013, mandating the DOH to establish a research center on obesity prevention. Representative Vargas.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill number 2014 and 2094, establishing job placement offices in the public schools to provide career services to the youth. Representative Vargas and Hernandez.
to the Committee on Labor and Employment,
House Bill number 2016 and 2098, granting educational assistance and benefits to the dependents of all members of the AFP, PNP, BFP, BJMP, NBI, PIDEA, PCG, and Bucor who are killed or permanently incapacitated while in the performance of their duty or by reason of their office or position. Representative Vargas and C. Alvarado.
to the Committee on National Defense and Security and Committee on Public Order and Safety,
House Bill number 2017, mandating the provision of exclusive parking space for PWDs and penalizing the unauthorized use thereof. Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Social Services.
House Bill number 2018, establishing a cinematheque in every region of the Philippines. Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Public Information.
House Bill number 2019, providing protection.
Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 2023, synchronizing the opening of all classes in all schools in the Philippines. Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Local Government and Culture and Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2024, granting employees 3 days paid leave to attend school-related activities of their children. Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment and the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill number 2025 and 2040, providing a Magna Carta for workers, enterprises, and organizations in the informal economy and institutionalizing mechanisms for recognition, integration, and transition to the formal economy. Representative Hernandez and Fortun.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2026 and 2092, imposing the death penalty on certain heinous crimes. Representative Barbers and Abu.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 2027, increasing the minimum salaries of public school teachers and other government employees and augmenting the personal economic relief allowance. Representative Herrera D.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 2028, upgrading the salary grade of public school teachers and non-teaching personnel from salary grade 11 to salary grade 18, from salary grade 1 to salary grade 9. Representative Herrera D.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 2029, institutionalizing the salary step increment for teachers with specialization in science and or mathematics. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 2030, encouraging youth sector participation in the agricultural sector, establishing the Ang Lingkod Kabataan sa Agrikultura Trust Fund. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill number 2031 and 2186, providing for a system of redistributing and recycling food waste to promote food security. Representative C. Alvarado and Legarda.
To the Special Committee on Food and Security.
House Bill number 2032, granting free parking privilege to all senior citizens and PWDs. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Special Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill number 2033, increasing the minimum age of kasambahays. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2034, authorizing the Secretary of Health to award grants for training and support services for Alzheimer patients and their families. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2035, increasing the salary of head teacher in proportion to their function and in relation to the pay scale of teachers provided by law. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 2037, requiring government agencies to indicate the blood type of individuals in the identification cards, certificates, and licenses. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2038, providing a Magna Carta for the beneficiaries of housing programs of the government. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Housing and Urban Development.
House Bill number 2039 and 2185, providing for the integration and mainstreaming of cultural education programs and activities in the country's national education program. Representative C. Alvarado and Legarda.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2040, establishing the regulatory framework for the safe operation of the LPG industry. Representative Albano.
To the Committee on Energy and the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill number 2041, institutionalizing the grant of teaching supplies allowance for public school teachers. Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 2042, providing for the revitalization and advancement of original Filipino music. Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2043, preventing drug overdose-related deaths. Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2044, providing the local movie and film industry corporate tax breaks and exempting venue operators from the payment of amusement tax when showing locally produced films and music events featuring Filipino artists. Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Public Information.
House Bill number 2045, providing for a revised national intern apprenticeship program, clarifying the standards for training and engagement of apprentices and accreditation apprentices program by Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2046, mandating dangerous drugs courts to strictly enforce the provisions of RA 9165, streamlining the 5 pillars of the criminal justice system by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Dangerous Drugs.
House Bill number 2047 and 2239, mandating providing the protection of whistleblowers, ensuring their safety and welfare by Representatives Castelo and Fortun.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 2048, requiring operators of public utility buses in Metro Manila to install CCTV cameras in their buses and providing penalties for violation thereof by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2049, institutionalizing a system of effective fund administration of cash donations or humanitarian aid from local foreign donors and sponsors during natural or man-made disasters, crises, tragedies, or emergencies by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Disaster Management.
House Bill number 2050, granting 15% fare discount to every bona fide students on transportation fares charged by land transport system by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2051, directing DepEd to institutionalize Students' Grievance Act mechanism to caution of arbitrarily adverse and disciplinary cases by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2052, creating the Occupational Safety and Health Administration under the Department of Labor and Employment by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2053, authorizing PNP to adopt a strategic policy against criminals riding in tandem on motorcycles by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 2054, granting scholarships to children of persons with disabilities by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2055, requiring grand malls in the metropolis to provide free internet access or service to shoppers and customers throughout the time of their business hours by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill number 2056, promoting agritourism in the Philippines by Representative Espino.
The Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill number 2057, renaming Clark International Airport in Angeles City, Pampanga as Diosdado Macapagal International Airport by Representative Gonzales Aurelio.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2058, institutionalizing the income classification of provinces, cities, and municipalities by Representative Villa.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2059, declaring September 17 of every year a special non-working holiday in the Siquijor province in commemoration of its founding anniversary, to be known as Adlaw sa Siquijor by Representative Villa.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill numbers 2060, 2175, 2276, and 2386, postponing the May 2020 Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections by Representatives Villa, Villanosa, Gonzales Aurelio, and Drobes.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill numbers 2061 to 2064, 2115, 2152, 2154, 2231 to 2237, and 2375, providing for the conversion, construction of certain roads in cities, municipalities in Metro Manila and the provinces of Bohol, Lanao del Norte, Surigao del Norte, and Bulacan to national roads and highways by Representative Gatchalian, Aumentado, Dimapuro Abdullah, Dimapuro Khalid, Matugas, and Robes.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 2065, establishing the Visayas and Mindanao Hospital Facilities of the Philippine Children's Medical Center by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2066, providing for the Magna Carta of the out-of-school youth by Representative Gatchalian.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Bill number 2067, 2207, 2216, 2317, 2319, 2368, 2409, 2412, and 2425, creating, establishing the Department of Overseas Filipino Workers, Overseas Filipinos by Representatives Salceda, Tichay, Romero, Gonzales Carlo, Yap Eric, Tulfo, Taduran, De Los Montalia, Hernandez, Castelo, and Vargas.
To the Committee on Government Reorganization and Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill number 2068, requiring land, air, and sea transport providers to provide priority seating for the elderly by Representative Vargas.
To the Special Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill number 2069, making Bible reading mandatory in all public elementary and secondary schools by Representative Abante.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2070, exempting church ministers, priests, rabbis, and imams from securing government license to solemnize marriage by Representative Abante.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill number 2071, exempting Bibles and other religious articles and certain ties from taxes and other charges, exempting charges from tax exemption certificates in availing tax exemptions by Representative Abante.
To the Committee on Waste and Means.
House Bill number 2072, establishing the Philippine Ear, Nose, and Throat Center by Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2073, protecting seafarers who suffer serious injury or death and their families by Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill number 2074, prohibiting overloading of passengers in PUVs by Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2075, recruiting, hiring, and training additional school-based guidance counselors, psychologists, school social workers, and mental health personnel by Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 2076, amending RA 7719, providing for an adequate supply of safe blood, regulating blood banks by Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2077, establishing a national center for information and technical assistance relating to all types of family resource and support programs by Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Population and Family Relations.
House Bill number 2078, mandating the LGUs to institutionalize rewards for compliance with Section 32 of Republic Act number 9003 by Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Ecology.
Mr. Speaker,
Majority Leader.
I move that we suspend the reference of business and proceed with the roll call for today. So move, Mr. Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair is none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Roll call of members. Honorable Representatives Abante, Baya, Bellanosa, Abu, Abueg Zaldibar, Abunda, Acop, Costa, Costa Alba, Adyong, Advincula, Agabas, Agaraw, Aglipay, Aguinaldo, Albano Antonio, Albano Rodolfo, Almario, Alonte, Alvarez Franz, Alvarez Genaro, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante Matba, Amatong, Andaya, Angara, Aragones, Arbison, Arenas, Arroyo, Atienza, Mentado, Babasa, Bagatsing, Balindong, Barba, Barbers, Ronda, Zaga, Bascug, Bautista Claudine, Bautista Bendigan, Belmonte, Benitez, Bernos, Yason, Billones, Piron, Bulilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Rosas, Bulot, Bustos, Kabatbat, Cabochan, Cabredo, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cawagdan, Cari, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Fredinil, Cayetano Alan Peter Compañero, Cayetano Maria Laarni, Celeste, Chato, Chipeco, Chocolao, Co Angelina, Co Elizalde, Juanco Collantes, Risologo, Cua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Unamat, Dagook, Dalipe, Dalog, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor Lawrence, Defensor Michael, Del Mar, De Los Santos, De Los Montalia, Demaporo Abdullah, Demaporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavit, Duhali, Duterte, Di Faustino, Ino, Di Faustino Michael, Di Ian Paul, Ebcas, Ecleo, El Lago, Enverga, Erice, Rigel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Farinas Ria, Farinas Rude Caesar, Fernandez, Fernando, Fer Juliet, Fer Luis, Flores, Fong Juan, Fortun, Fortuno, Frasco, Fuentebella, Gaite, Garbin, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Pablo John, Garcia Vincent, Garin Janet, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Gato, Ron, Go Ed Christopher, Go Mark, Gonzaga, Gonzales Aurelio Dong, Gonzales Neptali, Gonzales Carlo Elisandro, Groseta, Guico, Gullas, Guya, Aresco, Hataman, Hernandez, Herrera D, Hofer, Halushos, Javier, Jimenez, Ko Elisa, Ko Wilton, Kong Hun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lacson Noel, Lagman, Lagon, Lara, Lasatin, Liachon, Legarda, Lim, Lim Kaichong, Lopez Jose Antonio, Lopez Manuel Luis, Leola, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Mangawang, Magundadato, Marcoleta, Mariano Hernandez, Mariño, Marquez, Martinez, Matba, Matugas, Mendoza, Momo, Natividad Nagaño, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles Jericho, Nograles Juan Felipe, Nolasco, Núñez Malañaon, Ominal, Olivares, Ong Jose, Ong Ronnie, Ortega, Juano Dizon, Pacquiao Alberto, Pacquiao Rogelio, Padiernos, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panotes, Peña, Pichay, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Puno, Kimbo, Radaza, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Rebulla, Revilla, Reyes, Rivera, Robes, Rodriguez, Roman, Romero, Romualdez Ferdinand, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdo, Romulo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Sanchez, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmento, Saulug, Sevillano, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Singson Mihan, Sinsuat, Swansing Estrelita, Swansing Horacio, Suarez Aleta, Suarez David, Suntay, Si Alvarado, Taduran, Aliado, Tambunting, Tan Alisa, Tan Angelina, Tan Shamir, Tan Shari, Tan Tambut, Tejada, Teves Arnulfo, Teves Jose, Tiangco, Tolentino, Torres Gomez, Tulfo, Tupas, Tutor, T, Umali Alfonso, Umali Maria Victoria, Unabia, Ungab, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Valeriano, Valmayor, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velasco, Veloso, Vergara, Villa, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Brother Eddie, Villanueva Noel, Villar, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Yolago, Yap Eric, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Ronaldo, Zamora Waikorat, Zarate, Zubiri. Speakers present. Mr. Speaker, the roll call shows that 251 members responded to the call.
With 251 members responding to the call, the Chair declares the presence of a quorum. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with us today are some guests of our dear representatives. I would like to acknowledge the guests of Honorable Hector Sanchez of the Lone District of Catanduanes, Mr. Sun Peng, Mr. Andy Lu from Beijing, China, Mr. Hua Xiong, and Mr. Lau Kok Hui of Singapore Management Consultancy, Mr. Rafael Javier Yubra, Mr. Alvin Cor, Mr. Thomas Chong, Mr. William Chea, and Fatima Punongbayan, Cynthia Briones, Cecilia Chang, Danilo Fajardo, Nora Lising, Antonio Isidro, Carmelita de Guzman, Edna Diaz, Natalia Guevara, Juanito Cabiao, Consordia Gregorio, Dulce Camaya, Ana Dominique Quizon, Giselle Sancha de la Cruz, Herald Marson Tolentino, Donabella Bautista, Engineer Angelina Alcaraz.
Guests of Representative Kuya Jonathan Alvarado of the 1st District of Bulacan, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Also, Mr. Speaker, we have with us the guests of Honorable Arlene Brosas of the party list Gabriela. They are Gabriela Women's Party Marikina Chapter, Gabriela Women's Party Barangay Batasan Chapter, Gabriela Women's Party Barangay Payatas Chapter, Gabriela Women's Party Barangay Holy Spirit Chapter, Gabriela Women's Party Tondo Chapter, Gabriela Women's Party Navotas Chapter.
Guests of Representative Arlene Brosas of Gabriela Party, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Also with us are more guests. Guests of Honorable Jericho Jonas Nograles of PBA Party List. I would like them to be acknowledged: Jeremy Randall Go, Raymond Retaga, Valiant Pera, Jeric Galiza, Robert John Marie Faundo, Chris Vincent Dalatan, Con Kenneth Alhard, Jenson Ray Cantos, Pruvin Bermudez, Kenneth De Vega, Rocky Antonares, Johnny Galabin, Crismon Aquino, Julius Cesar Fabian, Vinny Dale, Begaso, Irene Lay Tinsay.
Guests of Representative Jericho Jonas Oconograles of PBA Party List, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. We also have with us guests of Tindog Siniriangan Party List, Honorable Yeda Marie Romualdez. They are the guests from the Department of Agriculture Region 8, Director Milo de los Reyes, Director Juan Albeladejo, Engineer Fernando Conde, Ms. Arsenia Canilas, Mr. Rodel Macapanyas.
Guests of Representative Yeda Marie Romualdez of Tindog Siniraya Party List, welcome to the House of Representatives.
And last but not the least, Mr. Speaker, guests of Honorable Gabriel Bordado from the 3rd District of Camarines Sur. They are barangay officials from Barangay La Purisima, Pile, Camarines Sur. Sandy Bicaldo, Punong Barangay. Leo Llanosa, Barangay Kagawad. Rodel Tuason, Barangay Kagawad. Hilda Ayen, Barangay Kagawad. Armand Masaga, Barangay Kagawad. Evelyn Nupia, Barangay Kagawad. Marilu Bergatin, Barangay Kagawad. Sofronio Valiente, Barangay Kagawad. Jonas De La Rama, SK Chairman. Rosie Camano, Barangay Treasurer. Ryan Ledesma, Barangay Secretary. Also with them, Huna Masaga, Gina Gastardo, and Alvin Soreta. Mr. Speaker.
Guests of Representative Gabriel Bordado from the 3rd District, Camarines Sur, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to continue with the business of referring the bills and resolutions for first reading.
Any objection? The chair is none.
So moved, Mr. Speaker.
The motion is approved. The Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title of House Bills Resolutions for proper referral to committees.
Reference of business, bills on first reading. House Bill number 2079, institutionalizing the participation of the youth in Anti-Drug Abuse Council in all levels. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Bill number 2080, establishing a universal newborn hearing screening program for the prevention of early diagnosis and prevention from hearing loss among children. Representative C.
To the
Alvarado.
Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2081, providing for the Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers. Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2082, amending certain provisions of RA 9372. Representative
To
Nograles
the Committee on
Jericho.
Public Order and Safety and the Committee of National Defense and Security.
House Bill number 2083, increasing the excise tax on alcohol products, heated tobacco products, and vapor products. Representative
To
Kua.
the Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill number 2084, amending section 4, 5, 20, 22, 25, 27, 28, 34, 40, 50, 73, 112, 117, 119, 203, 222, 237, 237, 8, 255, 256, 257, 258, 260, 261, 262, 263, 264, 265, 266, 275, 282, and 290, and adding sections 6A and new title 13 under the National Internal Revenue Code of 1997.
To
Representative
the Committee
Kua.
on Ways and Means.
House Bill number 2085 and 2400, institutionalizing reforms in real property valuation and assessment in the Philippines, reorganization, the Bureau of Local Government and Finance. Representative Kua, Swansing Estrella, Swansing Horacio.
To the Committee on Government Organizations.
House Bill number 2086 and 2399, amending section 22, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 34, 37, 38, 39, 42, 51, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 73, 208, 221, 222, 223, 274, 276, 279, 281, 282, 183, 184, 185, 186, 187, 188, 189, and 199, repealing sections 127, 175, 177, 178, 180, 192, and 193, all under RA 8424 as amended. Representative Kua, Swansing Estrella, Swansing
To the
Horacio.
Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill number 2087, amending RA number 7077, mandating the institutionalization, development, training, organization, and administration of ROTC in grades 11 and 12 in all public and private institutions. Representative Abu.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2088, providing support for surviving spouse and children of slain judges, justices, and other judiciary officials. Representative
To the
Abu.
Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 2089 and 2177, increasing granting the honorarium of and Christmas bonus of barangay officials, tanods, and granting a lump sum gratuity pay and other non-monetary benefits. Representative Abu and
To the
Castello.
Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2090, imposing stiffer penalties on the offense of stealing or vandalizing government road signs and other warning devices, accessories, and facilities. Representative
To the
Abu.
Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill number 2091 and 2394, regulating the sale of motor vehicles in highly urbanized cities and requiring a proof of parking space or facility from motor vehicle buyers as a prerequisite for the purchase of a motor vehicle and registration with the LTO. Representative Abu and
To the
Veloso.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2093, institutionalizing the Citizen Service Training Course, establishing the Citizen Service Corps. Representative Hernandez.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2095, 2096, 2098, 2292, 2294, 2371, 2372, and 2373, declaring ecotourism zones, ecotourism destinations in the provinces of Pangasinan, Lanao del Norte, and Zambales. Representative Espino, De Maporo Abdullah, De Maporo Khalid, and De Losa
To the
Montalya.
Committee on Tourism.
House Bill number 2097, 2105, 2293, 2295, 2420, and 2421, declaring tourist spots destination in the provinces of Pangasinan, Bohol, Lanao del Norte, and Palawan. Representative Espino, Mentado, De Maporo Khalid,
To
Abueg,
the Committee on
Zanzibar.
Tourism.
House Bill number 2099, strengthening the ERC, expanding, streamlining its bureaucracy, upgrading employee skills, augmenting benefits. Representative
To the
Veloso.
Committee on Energy.
House Bill 2100, withholding operational funds of units of the AFP implicated in gross human rights violation. Representative Castro Franz, Zarate, Gaite, Colyamat, and
To
Brosas.
the Committee on National Defense and Security.
House Bill number 2101, amending Section 8 of RA number 6426. Representative Castro Franz, Zarate, Gaite, Colyamat, and Brosas.
To the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries.
House Bill number 2102, prohibiting the hiring of teachers in public sectors through contracts of service or job orders. Representative Castro Franz, Zarate, Gaite, Colyamat, and
To the
Brosas.
Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2103, declaring February 20 of every year as Barangay Health Workers Day.
To
Representative
the Committee on
Malapit.
Local Government.
House Bill number 2104, establishing the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Caloocan City North Campus. Representative
To the Committee on
Malapit.
Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2106, converting the LTO satellite office in the 2nd District of the province of Bohol into a regular LTO district office. Representative
To the
Montado.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2107, declaring February 26 of the year as Philippine-Israel Friendship Day. Representative
To the
Aumentado.
Committee on Foreign Affairs.
House Bill number 2108, strengthening the National Research Council of the Philippines of the DOST for the promotion, research, work along scientific lines. Representative Aumentado.
To the Committee on Science and Technology.
House Bill number 2109 and 2110, providing for the construction of bridges connecting the islands of Bohol and Leyte and the provinces of Bohol and Cebu. Representative
To the
Aumentado.
Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 2111, declaring Chocolate Hills as a national patrimony, natural heritage park, and geological monuments, penalizing their pilferage, destruction, and defacement. Representative Aumentado.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2112, providing for the Ubay Airport development to accommodate commercial domestic aviation training flights. Representative
To the Committee on
Aumentado.
Transportation.
House Bill number 2113, establishing Central Visayas Coconut Seed Production Center in Ubay, Bohol. Representative
To the Committee
Aumentado.
on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill number 2114, providing 7-year tax-free incentive for plantation in private and public grants. Representative
To
Aumentado.
the Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill number 2117, mandating the inclusion of visits and historical and cultural heritage site as part of on-campus activities in public and private school. Representative Garcia
To the
Jose
Committee on
Enriquez.
Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2119, penalizing all forms of media identity theft, any person creating, pretending, and stealing identity of another person. Representative Romero.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 2119, promoting the use of urban farming in the metropolitan regions to address food security concerns. Representative Romero.
The Special Committee on Food Security.
House Bill number 2120, mandating the chronic dialysis patients, chronic kidney disease to be given the same privilege as a PWD. Representative
To the
Romero.
Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2121, promoting entrepreneurship by strengthening the finance programs of micro, small, and medium enterprises. Representative Romero and Pineda.
To the Committee on Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise Development.
House Bill number 2123, regulating the practice of employers in posting notices of termination of employment, of regulating the imposition of fees for the use of parking spaces and or facilities within shopping malls, schools, hospitals, hotels, and similar establishments. Representative
To the Committee on
Marcoleta.
Trade and Industry.
House Bill number 2126, integrating, establishing pertinent policies and regulations to ensure the sustainability of Philippine tourism industry. Representative Torres
To the Committee
Gomez.
on Tourism.
House Bill number 2127, amending 9593, known as the Tourism Act of 2009. Representative Torres
To the Committee on
Gomez.
Tourism.
House Bill number 2128, recreating the Tourism Resilience Certification Program under the administration of the Tourism Infrastructure and Enterprise Zone Authority. Representative
The
Torres
Committee on
Gomez.
Tourism.
House Bill number 2129, making mandatory the numbering of dwelling units and other buildings in the country. Representative Torres.
The Committee on Housing and Urban Development.
House Bill number 2130, improving the incentives of tourism enterprising zones and removing the restrictions in the incentive schemes. Representative Torres Gomez.
The Committee on Tourism.
House Bill number 2131, providing the protection of rights of airline passengers. Representative Castelo.
The Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2132, granting specific emergency powers to the President of the Republic of the Philippines to address the Metro Manila gridlock. Representative Castelo.
The Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2134, mandating that at least 10% of the government-owned lands to be sold, alienated, or otherwise encumbered for the development purposes be segregated for socialized housing projects. Representative
The
Castelo.
Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2135, institutionalizing earthquake drills in all workplaces and schools, thereby making them an annual observation. Representative
The
Castelo.
Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2136, establishing special education centers for children with special needs in every LGUs. Representative Castelo.
The Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2137, authorizing the grant of incentive and retirement pay of all civilian government employees. Representative
The
Castelo.
Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 38, mandating the LGUs to institutionalizing rewards for work through pathways to housing schemes, encouraging to adopt an initiative to their corporate social responsibility. Representative Castelo.
The Committee on Housing and Urban Development.
House Bill number 2139, establishing medical scholarship and return service program for deserving students. Representative Tan
The
Angelina.
Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2140 and 2277, providing for stricter regulations in the packaging, use, sale, distribution, and advertisements, promotions of tobacco products, electric cigarettes. Tan Angelina, Garcia Jose Enrique.
To the Committee on Health and the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill number 2141, enhancing the effectiveness of Metropolitan Manila Council in formulating policies, rules, regulations, and enacting ordinances for Metro Manila. Representative Fernando.
To the Committee on Metro Manila Development.
House Bill number 2142, granting Philippine citizens to Mr. Justin Donna Brawley. Representative Romero and
The Committee
Pineda.
on Justice.
House Bill number 2143, penalizing all forms of fake, false news. Representative Romero.
To the Committee on Public Information.
House Bill number 2144, strengthening the Commission on Human Rights. Representative
To
Fortun.
the Committee on Human Rights.
House Bill number 2145, ordaining the promotion of social enterprises to alleviate poverty. Representative Fortun.
The Committee on Poverty Alleviation.
House Bill number 2153, establishing Philippine High School for the Arts, Lanao del Norte. Representative Demaporo Abdullah, Demaporo Khalid.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2155, creating Katapangan Valley Development Authority. Representative Demaporo Abdullah, Demaporo Khalid.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill number 2162, establishing a crab hatchery in Mindanao State University, Maawan, Misamis Oriental. Representative Demaporo Abdullah, Demaporo Khalid.
To the Committee on Aquaculture and Fisheries Resources.
House Bill number 2163, establishing the Philippine High School for the Arts System. Demaporo Abdullah, Demaporo Khalid.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2164, mandating observance of 23 November of every year as a National Consciousness Day. Representative Kulamat Zaite Gaite.
To the Committee on Human Rights.
House Bill number 2165, mandating the observance of 29 November every year as Women Human Rights Defenders Day. Representative Kulamat Zarate Gaite.
To the Committee on Human Rights.
House Bill number 2166, designating the month of November as Buy Pinoy, Build Pinoy, month to encourage the purchase and utilization of Filipino products, labor, and services. Representative Zarate, Gaite, and Kulyamat.
To the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill number 2167, declaring May 17 of every year as National Day against homophobia, biphobia, transphobia, and other phobias on persons with diverse sexual orientation and gender identity expression. Representative Zarate, Gaite, and
To the
Kulyamat.
Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
House Bill number 2168, recognizing the observance of July 25 of every year as National Campus Freedom Day. Representative Zarate, Gaite, and
To the
Kulyamat.
Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2169, declaring July 7 of every day a special working holiday to commemorate the founding of the Katipunan. Representative Zarate, Gaite, and
To the Committee
Kulyamat.
on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2170, declaring May 22 of every year as Freedom of Expression Day in commemoration of National Artist for Film Lino Broca. Representative Zarate, Gaite, and Colyamat.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2171 declaring Andres Bonifacio as national hero. Representative Zarate, Gaite, and
To
Colyamat.
the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2172 rationalizing economic regulation and water utilities, creating the Water Regulatory Commission. Representative Herrera D.
To the Committee on Government Reorganization and the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 2173 institutionalizing the Magna Carta of daycare workers. Representative Herrera D.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill number 2174 promoting positive and nonviolent discipline, protecting children from physical, humiliating, or degrading acts as form of punishment. Representative Zarate.
To the Committee on Welfare
Herrera
of
D.
Children.
House Bill number 2176 amending R8 7160, thereby increasing the term of office of barangay officials by another 2 years. Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2178 mandating the increase of allowance of all barangay lupon, BSDO, and barangay staff who have served for 1 term. Representative
To the
Castelo.
Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2179, creating the Philippine Rice Exploration and Development Authority by Representative Vargas.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill number 2180, incorporating scam prevention education in the senior high school curricula by Representative
To the
Vargas.
Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2181, enhancing the sports curriculum of the General B to Villamino National High School by Representative Reyes.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2182, creating the Department of Technical Education Training and Certification by Representative
To the
Ligarda.
Committee on Government Reorganization and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2183, providing for urban and countryside greening through mandatory tree planting and adoption of a forest sanctuary by public school under the DepEd by Representative
To
Ligarda.
the Special Committee on Reforestation.
House Bill number 2184, promoting a low-carbon economy, establishing for this purpose the emission cap and trade system in the industry sector by Representative Ligarda.
To the Special Committee on Climate Change.
House Bill number 2187, granting survivorship benefits to the independent children of the deceased retired member of the COA, CSC, COMELEC, and the Ombudsman or the surviving parents or nominated person of such deceased retiree by Representative
To the
Ligarda.
Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill number 2188, implementing a pre-use policy for ancillary service in malls, shopping centers, and similar establishments by
To
Representative
the Committee on Trade
Castelo.
and Industry.
House Bill number 2189, mandating all food establishments and other similar businesses to donate to charitable institution any at all unsold food by Representative Castelo.
To the Special Committee on Food Security.
House Bill number 2190, mandating the NHA to undertake the acquisition, reconstitution, and recovery of real properties referred to under Republic Act number 9207 in certain barangays in Quezon City by Representative
To the
Castelo.
Committee on Housing and Urban Development.
House Bill number 2181, establishing libraries in all youth detention facilities in the Philippines by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2192, expanding the Philippine Disaster Risk Reduction and Management System, thereby institutionalizing a comprehensive recovery and reconstruction plan through a wholesome approach with pillbox through a cost DOST as lead agency by Representative Castelo.
To the Committee on Disaster Management.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we
Majority Leader.
suspend the reference of business and give way to acknowledge guests of our colleagues in the House of Representatives.
Any objection? The chair is none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Guests of Honorable Congressman Enrico Pineda of One Pacman Party List, world-renowned, multi-awarded composer and singer, board member, Mr. Lito Camo.
Guests of Representative Enrico Pineda of One Pacman Party List, welcome to the House of Representatives.
Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, guests of our Speaker, Alan Peter Cayetano, members of the League of Political Officers of the Philippines, Cyril Aborde, President, Rico Sancap, EVP, Carlos Maceda, SecGen, Romy Morelos, Treasurer, Bay Sandra Jaire, VP for Mindanao, Mayor Ferwin Mabulo, Bernard Reyes, Cliff Richard Rico, Arnel Pimentel, Nino Mercado, Renz Marcelo, Rolly Guillam, John Manongsong, Donita Tapay, Randy Vega, Amrodin Atar, Sorgel Aborde, Anselmo Boy Diwa, Ronnie Orilosa, Edwin Mursha, John Marchan, Liz Charan. Mr. Speaker.
Guests of Honorable Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano of the Republic of the Philippines, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
And last but not the least, Mr. Presiding Officer, guests of our dear Deputy Speaker from the province of Batangas, Barangay Captain Junar Cabrera, Barangay Kalumpang East, San Luis, Batangas, Barangay Captain Lovet Lacanlalay, Barangay Tejero, San Luis, Batangas, and Barangay Captain Alfred Garcia, Barangay San Antonio, San Luis, Batangas.
Sa mga panauhin po ng inyong lingkod na kinatawan mula sa ikalawang distrito na lalawigan ng Batangas, mabuhay po kayo. Welcome sa House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move that we resume with the reference of business for today.
Any objection? The chair is none. The motion is approved. The Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title of the bills, resolutions, and other communications for referral on first reading.
Bills on first reading. House Bill number 2193, abolishing the boundary system in the bus and jeepney operation, regulating into 8 hours after their operation per driver by Representative Castello.
To the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2194, including acts committed on account of road rage in the aggravating circumstances by Representative Castello.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill number 2195, establishing a pilot program to provide job and vocational skills training to youth who have been adjudicated juvenile delinquents or juvenile offenders by Representative Castello.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Bill number 2196, directing the Philippine Sports Commission to establish a program to support research and training in the use of performance-enhancing drugs by athletes by Representative C.
To the
Alvarado.
Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Bill number 2197, mandating higher education institution and technical vocational institutions for the safety and security of the academic community from internal and external threats by Representative C. Alvarado.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2199, penalizing the act of money laundering with interest by salary disbursing officers in public or private entities by Representative C.
The
Alvarado.
Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation and the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2200, requiring all national, regional, and provincial government hospitals to establish, operate, and maintain a dialysis treatment to indigent patients by Representative C.
The
Alvarado.
Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2201, creating the Bulacan State University System by Representative C.
The
Alvarado.
Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2202, declaring the conferment of doctorate degree as equivalent to entry-level career executive service officer in the civil service, Representative C. Alvarado.
The Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill number 2203, providing the spread of online viral challenge that is detrimental to the moral, mental, and physical development of children. Representative C. Alvarado.
Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill number 2204, compiling the traffic rules and regulations of the Philippines into an official rules of the road handbook. Representative C.
The
Alvarado.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2205, requiring all operators, franchise holders, and service providers of mass transport passenger trains and light rail services to acquire comprehensive third-party liability insurance coverage for the welfare of the riding public. Representative C.
The
Alvarado.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2206, providing for a comprehensive civil registration system in the Philippines. Representative Aragones.
The Committee on Population and Family Relations.
House Bill number 2208, mandating the creation of Population Development Office in all provinces, cities, and municipalities. Representative
The Committee on
Aragones.
Government Organization and the Committee on Office of Workers' Affairs.
House Bill number 2209, designating and recognizing Liliu, Laguna as the Chinelas capital of the Philippines. Representative Aragones.
The Committee on Tourism.
House Bill number 2210, granting universal social pension to senior citizens. Representative Aragones.
The Special Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill number 2211, prohibiting discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation or gender identity expression. Representative Aragones.
The Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
House Bill number 2212, protecting senior citizens from violence. Representative
The
Aragones.
Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
House Bill number 2213, providing for the standard of the practice Rehabilitation Medicine, Representative Hernandez.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill number 2214, mandating all commercial, business establishments, hospitals, government vehicle, buildings, and other similar establishments to provide free parking spaces for bicycles. Representative
To
Reyes.
the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill number 2215, providing for socialized microfinancing program for micro-enterprises. Representative Romero.
To the Committee on Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise Development.
House Bill number 2217 and 2273, establishing the Philippine Transportation Safety Board. Representative Barba and Guico.
To the Committee on Government Organization and the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2218, declaring September 11 of every year a special non-working holiday in Ilocos Norte to be known as President Ferdinand Edrelin Marcos Day. Representative
To the
Barba.
Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2219, allowing and regulating the use of motorcycle as PUVs. Representative
To the
Barba.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2220, establishing the Special Economic Zone and Freeport in Ilocos Norte, creating for the purpose the Ilocos Norte Special Economic Zone and Freeport Authority. Representative Barba.
Economic Affairs and the Committee on Trade and Industry.
House Bill number 2221, declaring April 27 of every year as regular holiday throughout the country to commemorate the victory of Lapu-Lapu and his men in the historic Battle of Mactan. Representative Radaza.
Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2222, renaming the Mactan Cebu International Airport to the Lapu-Lapu International Airport. Representative Radaza.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2223, rectifying the dishonorable use of a great Filipino name, Lapu-Lapu, to a fish species, Philectropus leopardus. Representative Radaza.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2224, instituting PWD's friendly and safe transportation program in the country. Representative Arroyo.
To the Committee on Social Services.
House Bill number 2225, renaming Quezon City General Hospital to Quezon City General Hospital and Medical Center. Representative Crisologo.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2227, renewing the franchise granted to Crusaders Broadcasting System. Representative Crisologo.
To the Committee on Legislative Franchises.
House Bill number 2228, 2288, 2306, 2377, 2406, providing for the establishment of a Manpower Livelihood and Skills Development Center, TESDA Training and Accreditation Centers in certain municipalities, cities in the provinces of Surigao del Norte, Lanao del Norte, Metro Manila, Bulacan, and Nueva Ecija. Representative Matugas, de Maporo Khalid, de Maporo Abdullah, Castelo, Robes, Swansing, Estrelita.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2238, providing the benefits and privileges of pregnant women and their family. Representative Fortune.
The Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
House Bill number 2241, establishing Philippine Science High School in Daraga, Albay. Representative
To the
Salceda.
Committee on Science and Technology.
House Bill number 2242, repealing the minimum height requirement for applicants to the PNP, BFP, and the BJMP. Representative Garcia Pablo John.
To the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 2244, modernizing the facilities, equipment, and manpower complement of the Bicol Medical Center in Naga City, Camarines Sur. Representative
To
Villafuerte.
the Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2245, establishing the policies for the formulation of the National Transportation Strategy for the Philippines to 2050. Representative
To the
Villafuerte.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2246, establishing a Philippine Self-Reliance Defense Posture Program. Representative Cabo
Committee on
Chan.
National Defense and Security.
House Bill number 2247, strengthening the Internal Affairs Service of the PNP. Representative Cabo
To
Chan.
the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 2248, granting hazard pay to eligible PIDEA personnel. Representative Cabo
To
Chan.
the Committee on Dangerous Drugs.
House Bill number 2249, strengthening the institutional capacity of the Office of the Ombudsman by amending certain provisions of RA 6770. Representative Cabo Chan.
Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 2250, increasing the special group term insurance coverage of members of the AFP, including members of the PNP. Representative Cabo
The
Chan.
Committee on National Defense and Security and the Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 2251, strengthening the employment rights of members of the Armed Forces for the Reserve Force of the AFP. Representative Cabo
The
Chan.
Committee on National Defense and Security.
House Bill number 2252, providing for exemption from income tax to public school teachers, health workers, police, and military uniform personnel. Representative Cabo
The
Chan.
Committee on Ways and Means.
House Bill number 2253, institutionalizing preschool education, increasing the monthly compensation of daycare workers. Representative Cabo-Chan.
The Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2254, providing for Rural Employment Assistance Program. Representative
The
Cabo-Chan.
Committee on Rural Development.
House Bill number 2255, establishing a Fisheries Research Center in Abulug in the 2nd District of Cagayan. Representative Vargas
The Committee
Alfonso.
on Culture and Fisheries Resources.
House Bill number 2262, providing for the regime of complete separation of property as the governing regime in the absence of marriage settlement or when a regime agreed upon is void. Representative Alvarez
The Committee on
Pantaleon.
Revision of Laws.
House Bill number 2263, institutioning absolute divorce and the dissolution of marriage in the Philippines. Representative Alvarez
The
Pantaleon.
Committee on Population and Family Relations.
House Bill number 2264, recognizing the civil partnership of couples. Representative Alvarez Pantaleon.
The Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
House Bill number 2265, providing for the conduct of hybrid national, local, and armed elections. Representative Alvarez
The
Pantaleon.
Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill number 2266, defining electronic violence against women and their children. Representative
To
Fortune.
the Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
House Bill number 2267, declaring the Mount Mayapay in Butuan City and the Buena Vista, Agusan del Norte as protective area. Representative
The
Fortune.
Committee on Natural Resources.
House Bill number 2268, preventing and controlling pollution from ships. Representative Fortune.
To the Committee on Ecology.
House Bill number 2269, rationalizing the land area requirement for the creation of a province. Representative
The
Matugas.
Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2270, establishing the tourism carrying capacity standards in the country. Representative Chutor.
To the Committee on Tourism.
House Bill number 2271, strengthening the local development councils by threefolding its representation. Representative Chupor.
The Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2272, creating the Department of Water, Irrigation, Sewages, and Sanitation Resource Management. Representative Salo.
The Committee on Government Reorganization and the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 2274, amending RA number 10121 by transferring the power to declare a state of calamity in the LGU to the local chief executive. Representative Garcia
The
Pablo
Committee
Jan.
on Local Government.
House Bill number 2275, amending RA 7166 to make election expense limitations more reasonable by Representative Garcia
The Committee on
Pablo
Suffrage
Chan.
and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill number 2278, prohibiting and penalizing the dissemination of false or manipulated information by Representative Garcia Jose Enrique.
To the Committee on Public Information.
House Bill number 2279, establishing a comprehensive Philippine environmental assessment system by Representative Acosta
The
Alba.
Committee on Natural Resources.
House Bill number 2280, providing for a Magna Carta of agricultural development workers by Representative Acosta Alba.
To the Committee on Agriculture and Food.
House Bill number 2281, recognizing, protecting, and strengthening the indigenous peoples and local communities, conserved areas and territories by Representative Acosta Alba.
To the Committee on Indigenous Cultural Communities and
House Bill number
Indigenous Peoples.
2282, recognizing and strengthening alternative care of children by Representative Acosta
The
Alba.
Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill number 2283, granting the Lanao del Norte Electric Cooperative a franchise to construct, operate, and maintain a distribution system by Representative Dimaporo Khalid and Dimaporo
The Committee on
Abdullah.
Legislative Franchises.
House Bill 2285, promoting cultural sensitivity to Filipino Muslims, especially for the treatment of Muslim women by Representatives Dimaporo Khalid and Dimaporo Abdullah.
The Committee on Muslim Affairs.
House Bill number 2286, transferring the seats of two branches of the RTC in the Lanao del Norte province at the Tubod and creating two additional branches of the RTC and Lanao del Norte by Representative Dimaporo Khalid and Dimaporo Abdullah.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 2287, reconstituting the Lanao del Norte Engineering District offices into two regular district engineering offices by Representatives Dimaporo Khalid and Dimaporo Abdullah.
The Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 2289, converting the Lanao del Norte Provincial Hospital into a regional medical center by Representative
The
Dimaporo.
Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2290, authorizing the Director of the Land Management Bureau to subdivide the lands with the military reservation in Marawi City, which are no longer needed for military purposes by the Representative Dimaporo.
The Committee on National Defense Security.
House Bill number 2291, requiring supermarkets, meat shops, and public and private markets with significant Muslim population to segregate non-pork meat products from pork products and its derivatives by Representative
To the
Dimaporo
Committee on
Khalid.
Muslim Affairs.
House Bill number 2296, declaring the Mindanao Civic Center and Tubod Lanao del Norte Province as a sports tourism destination by Representative Dimapur
The Committee on
Kali.
Tourism.
House Bill number 2297, providing for a national policy in preventing teenage pregnancies, institutionalizing social protection for teenage parents by Representative
The Committee on
Lactan.
Population and Family Relations.
House Bill number 2298, expanding the membership and benefits of the government service insurance system to cover barangay official by Representative D. Faustino Ino.
The Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill number 2299, strictly implementing a set of simple rules to properly pass a cyclist consistent with a shared road campaign by Representative
The
Castelo.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2300, creating the Office for Information and Regulatory Affairs as interagency structure to undertake regulatory review and take charge of regulatory affairs by Representative Castelo.
The Committee on Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise
Bill num-
Development.
House Bill number 2301, constituting the COA, Office of the Ombudsman and Committee on Oversight of Congress into a tripartite body as the Legislative Audit Council to perform tasks to effectively run after corrupt officials and private individuals by Representative Castelo.
The Committee on Public Accounts.
House Bill number 2302, establishing an alternative online learning system for high school and first 2 years of college by Representative
The Committee on Basic Education and Culture and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2303, prescribing motor vehicle safety standards, requiring rear underride prevention guard for large vehicles by Representative
The Committee on
Castelo.
Transportation.
House Bill number 2304, requiring license and clearance from PRC for the practice of optometry and operation of optical shops to be enforced by the LGU concerned by Representative
The Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill number 2305, criminalizing reckless driving by Representative
The Committee on
Castelo.
Revision of Laws.
House Bill number 2307, establishing a science and technology training center in Quezon City by
The
Representative.
Committee on Science and Technology.
House Bill number 2308, exempting from terminal fees all public and private school teachers by Representative.
The Committee on
Castelo.
Transportation.
House Bill number 2309, creating malasakit centers to complement the implementation of RA number 11223 by requiring PhilHealth to establish, operate, and maintain malasakit centers in the country by
The
Representative.
Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2310, creating the National Center Control Committee, institutionalizing the Philippine Cancer Prevention and Control Program by Representative Gatchalian.
The Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2311, prohibiting all public telecommunication entities and information and communication technology providers from imposing an expiration period on the validity of prepaid load credits by Representative
The Committee on
Gatchalian.
Information and Communications Technology.
House Bill numbers 2312 and 2411, eradicating mobile phone-aided terrorism criminal activities requiring the registration, recording of the identity of all buyers of prepaid subscribed identity module cards for cellular unit by Representatives Gatchalian and
The
Castelo.
Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
House Bill number 2313, establishing a business permit and licensing office in every city or municipality in the country by Representative
The Committee on Local
Gatchalian.
Government.
House Bill number 2314, establishing the Santos Incarnation Elementary School as a separate and independent elementary school by Representative
The Committee on
Gatchalian.
Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2315, amended Republic Act 7170 by Representative Gatchalian.
The Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2316, prohibiting the use of the words Muslim and Christian in mass media to describe any person suspected of or convicted for having committed criminal or unlawful acts by Representative.
The Committee on Muslim Affairs.
House Bill number 2318, instituting the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers by Representative
The Committee on
Gonzales.
Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill number 2320, creating the National Field Archive to be managed by Field Development Council by Representative.
The Committee on Public Information.
House Bill 2321, expanding the coverage of R8 10627, Representative Torres.
The Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill number 2322, amending Republic Act number 10871 by Representative
The Committee on
Torres.
Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2323 and 2367, institution and national land use and management policy by Representative Torres Gomez and Deloso
The
Montalia.
Special Committee on Land Use.
House Bill number 2324, renewing the franchise granted to Bicol Broadcasting System Incorporated for another 25 years.
The Committee on Legislative Franchises.
House Bill number 2325, amending sections 5 and 6 of RA 5487 as amended by Representative
The
Escudero.
Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 2326, regulating the practice of plumbing engineering in the Philippines by
The Committee on
Representative
Civil
Escudero.
Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill number 2327, amending sections 2 and 5 of Republic Act number 9227 by Representative House Bill number 2328, providing a civil action for a minor injured by exposure to an entertainment product containing material harmful to minors by Representative
The Committee
Escudero.
on Welfare of Children.
House Bill number 2329, penalizing the imposition of a no permit, no exam policy or any policy that prohibits students in all educational institutions from taking their examination due to unpaid tuition and other school fees by Representative
The
Escudero.
Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2330, establishing the Forensic Science Institute in the University of the Philippines system by
The
Representative
Committee on Higher
Escudero.
and Technical Education.
House Bill number 2331, defining the crime of stalking and providing penalties for the same by Representative
The Committee on
Escudero.
Justice.
House Bill number 2332, authorizing the punong barangay in the city or municipal mayor to remove illegal dwelling units or structures from danger areas and other public places.
The Committee on Housing and
by
Urban Development.
House Bill number 2333, prohibiting tricycle to ply along the national highways by Representative
The
Escudero.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2334, establishing the Philippine Rainfed Agriculture Institute by Representative
The Committee on
Escudero.
Agriculture and Food.
House Bill number 2335, addressing the system of prostitution, imposing penalties on its perpetrators, providing protective measures and support services for its victims by Representative
The Committee on
Escudero.
Revision of Laws.
House Bill number 2336, requiring public officials and employees to submit a written permission or waiver in favor of the Ombudsman to look into all deposits of ever nature with bank institution within and outside the Philippines by Representative
The
Escudero.
Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill number 2337, amending further Republic Act number 544 as amended by Representative
The
Escudero.
Committee on Civil Service and Professional
House
Regulation.
Bill number 2338, regulating poll attachment by Representative Escudero.
To the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
House Bill number 2339, amending Section 47 of Republic Act number 9136 by Representative
To the
Escudero.
Committee on Energy.
House Bill number 2340, strengthening the veterinary quarantine services of the Bureau of Animal Industry by
The
Representative
Committee on
Escudero.
Agriculture and Food.
House Bill number 2341, providing for the summary titling of real properties used as public school sites by
The
Representative
Committee on
Escudero.
Justice.
House Bill number 2342, requiring all broadcast media to provide public service time to educate the people in important public issues by Representative
The Committee
Escudero.
on Public Information.
House Bill number 2343, strengthening the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Servants by Representative
To the Committee
Escudero.
on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill number 2344, providing longevity service incentive benefits to all public school teachers, excluding from those from state universities and colleges
To the Committee on
by
Basic
Representative
Education and
Escudero.
Culture.
House Bill number 2345, implementing dismantling the private armies and other private armed groups not recognized by the duly constituted authority. Representative
To the
Escudero.
Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Bill number 2346, regulating the practice of pharmacy in the Philippines. Representative Escudero.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill number 2347, amending certain sections of RA 7309. Representative Escudero.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 2348, establishing the system of registration for lease on registered land. Representative
To the Committee
Escudero.
on Justice.
House Bill number 2349, recognizing strengthening alternative care of children. Representative
To the
Escudero.
Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill number 2350, enhancing and expediting government procurement process. Representative
To the Committee on
Escudero.
Appropriations.
House Bill number 2351, mandating the imposition of penalty lower than that prescribed by law in criminal cases where the civil case is settled through by alternative dispute resolution. Representative
To the
Escudero.
Committee on Justice.
House Bill number 2352, providing automatic promotion of government officials and employee upon retirement from government service. Representative
To the Committee on
Escudero.
Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill number 2359, further strengthening the standard of protection and enhancement the welfare of self-employed workers and craftsmen and the promotion of their entrepreneurship. Representative
To the
Escudero.
Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2360, governing the system of preschool education by prescribing standards and regulations for preschool facilities and services. Representative
To the
Escudero.
Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill number 2361, renewing the franchise granted to Gold Label Broadcasting System, Incorporated for another 25 years. Representative
To the
Scarberia.
Committee on Legislative Franchises.
House Bill number 2362, amending certain sections of RA 9287. Representative Lopez
To the
Manuel.
Committee on Games and Amusements.
House Bill number 2363, penalizing the hoarding, price manipulation of rice, and engaging in cartel operations. Representative
Justice.
Manuel. House Bill number 2364, mandating all LGUs and appropriate department and agencies to designate one carpool lane in all roads and thoroughfares with at least 4 vehicle lanes within its jurisdiction. Representative
To the
Lopez
Committee on
Manuel.
Transportations.
House Bill number 2365, amending Executive Order 1086 series of 1986 as amended by Executive Order 221 series of 2000. Representative Lopez
The
Manuel.
Committee on Housing and Urban Development.
House Bill number 2366, renaming the National Orthopedic Hospital School for Crippled Children to the Philippine Orthopedic Center School for Differently Abled Learners. Representative
The
Crisologo.
Committee on Health.
House Bill number 2369, granting income and real tax exemption to electric cooperatives. Representative
The
Doloso
Committee on Ways
Montalna.
and Means.
House Bill number 2370, defining hate speech and providing penalties therefor. Representative Doloso
The
Montalna.
Committee on Human Rights.
House Bill number 2374, instituting policies for the protection of welfare of cleaning workers such as street sweepers and garbage collectors. Representative Robes.
The Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2376, commemorating the plebiscite victory of the cityhood of San Jose del Monte with the Tangalawan Festival to be held annually on September 10 on the occasion of the Foundation Day of the city. Representative
The
Robes.
Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2378, declaring San Juan del Monte City, Bulacan as Human Resource Capital. Representative Robes.
The Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2379, dividing Barangay Muzon in San Jose del Monte City, Bulacan into the 4th District and independent barangay to be known as Barangay Muzon Proper, Barangay Muzon East, Barangay Muzon West, and Barangay Muzon South. Representative Robes.
The Committee on Local Government.
House Bill number 2380, institutionalizing the re-employment program of retired employees and workers in the civil service and private sectors.
The Committee on
Representative
Civil
Robes.
Service and Professional Regulation and the Committee on Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2381, institutionalizing rainwater harvesting system in San del Monte City, Bulacan.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 2382, establishing a government service center housing satellite office of the NBI, POEA, GSIS, and SSS in San Jose del Monte City, Bulacan. Representative
The
Robes.
Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 2383, establishing a mental health clinic in San Jose del Monte City, Bulacan. Representative
To the Committee
Robes.
on Health.
House Bill number 2384, institutionalizing policies to mitigate the traffic crisis in the country. Representative
The
Robles.
Committee on Transportation.
House Bill number 2385, establishing a passport issuance office under the DFA to be situated in San Jose del Monte City, Bulacan. Representative
The
Robles.
Committee on Foreign Affairs.
House Bill number 2387, instituting an elderly employment system. Representative
The
Robles.
Special Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill number 2388, prescribing additional eligibility requirements for the bidders and contractors to participate in the procurement process. Representative
The Committee on
Robles.
Appropriations.
House Bill number 2389, providing for free freight services in the transportation of relief goods to calamity-stricken areas. Representative Robles.
The Committee on Disaster Management.
House Bill number 2390, protecting and promoting the rights of eco-warriors. Representative
The
Robles.
Committee on Ecology.
House Bill number 2391, setting the standard for the distribution and operation of water supply for domestic purposes. Representative Robles.
The Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 2392, providing for the equal employment opportunity and equitable treatment in employment to all persons. Representative Robles.
Labor and Employment.
House Bill number 2393, increasing pensions under the Social Security System. Representative Velasco.
Government Enterprises and Privatization.
House Bill number 2395, amending Presidential Decree 1445 as amended by Executive Order 292. Representative Velasco.
Appropriations.
House Bill number 2396, providing for the production, importation, sale, provision, and use of single-use plastic. Representative Velasco.
Ecology.
House Bill number 2397, declaring May 19 of every year a special non-working holiday in Butuan City in celebration of the Balangay Festival. Representative Fortune.
Local Government.
House Bill number 2398, right-sizing the national government to improve public service delivery. Representative Fortune.
Transportation.
House Bill number 2401, establishing the rights of passengers of taxis, tourist car, transport service, and other similar vehicles for hire. Representative Swansing Estrelita.
Transportation.
House Bill 2402, institutionalizing the essential health care program for public school children. Representative Swansing Estrelita.
Health.
Swansing Orasio. House Bill number 2403, regulating the sale of unhealthy food and beverage in all public and private schools in the country. Swansing Estrelita. Swansing Horacio.
Health.
House Bill number 2404, regulating the airing of advertisements of sugar-sweetened beverage. Representative Swansing Estrelita. Swansing Horacio. House Bill number 2405, creating the Philippine Onion Research Institute. Representative Swansing Estrelita. Swansing
Agriculture and
Horacio.
Food.
House Bill number 2407 and 2408, establishing the Aquatic Research and Experimental Breeding Station and multipurpose fish and shrimp hatcheries in the 1st District of Nueva Ecija.
Aquaculture and Fisheries Resources.
House Bill number 2410, mandating the PCSO to admit presentation of secondary and other evidence if the lotto ticket cannot be validated by the machine.
Games and
Representative Castelo.
amusements.
House Bill number 2413, granting hazard pay to all duly appointed barangay tanod brigades under their incumbency. Representative Castelo.
Local government.
House Bill number 2414, granting free PhilHealth coverage to barangay healthcare workers. Representative Castelo.
Health.
House Bill number 2415, providing for financial assistance to barangay officials who have served for more than 3 terms. Representative Castelo.
Local government.
House Bill number 2416, mandating regular regulatory audit of Meralco by the COA as a principal basis for validation of rates as may be granted by the ERC on such power utilities and distributors. Representative Castelo.
Energy.
House Bill number 2417, establishing the rental subsidy program for informal settlers in Metro Manila. Representative Castelo.
Housing and urban development.
House Bill number 2418, requiring all subdivisions, condominiums, small government institutions, central business districts, and information technology parks in Metro Manila to construct a rain harvesting facility. Representative Castelo.
Public works and highways.
House Bill number 2419, amending RA 8506, Representative Acosta, Abueg Saldivar, and Alvarez France.
Transportation.
House Bill number 2422, right-sizing the national government to improve public service delivery. Representative Veloso.
Government reorganization and the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill number 2424, recognizing the observance of November 17 of every year as International Students' Day. Representatives Zarate, Gaite, and Cullama.
Basic education and culture and of the higher technical education.
House Bill number 2416, providing for the inclusion of the continuing driver's education program in senior high school program. Representative Vargas.
Basic education and culture.
House Bill number 2427, enhancing government structure of the ERC. Representative Vargas.
Energy.
House Bill number 2428, instituting a policy of blood-borne viral hepatitis testing and screening. Representative Vargas.
Health.
House Bill number 2429, establishing the Philippine Center of Diabetes and Endocrinology. Representative Vargas.
Government reorganization and health.
House Bill number 2430, regulating the message practice. Representative Vargas.
Health. Civil service and professional regulation.
Resolutions. House Resolution 58, directing the Committees on Economic Affairs, Government Enterprises, and Privatization, and the Trade and Industry to Resolution 60, directing the Committee on Energy to conduct a hearing on the necessity of granting subsidized price of LPG to urban poor household and to the propriety of directing the DOE to encourage the revival of the Liquefied Petroleum Gas Institute of the Philippines to police the ranks of LPG dealers. Representative Marcoleta.
Rules.
House Resolution 61, reviewing the House rules governing inquiries to introduce appropriate amendments that can further safeguard the rights of persons called to testify in congressional investigation. Representative Marcoleta.
Rules.
House Resolution 62, directing the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability to conduct a hearing on rationalizing the existing rules of the COA as regards to the prevention and disallowance of irregular, unnecessary, excessive, extravagant, or unconscionable expenditures or uses of government funds and properties. Representative Marcoleta.
Rules.
House Resolution 63, directing the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability to conduct an investigation into the failure of the PCSO to remit dividends due to the national government in violation of RA 7656. Representative
Rules.
Castelo. House Resolution 64, directing the Committee on Health to conduct an inquiry to conduct an investigation into the enforcement of existing regulatory standards and policies governing electronic nicotine delivery systems with the end in view of protecting and promoting the right to health of the Filipino people. Representative Tanan Jin.
Rules.
House Resolution 65, condemning the intelligence monitoring of members of the All-UP Academic Employees Union by the PNP and directing the Committee on Human Rights to conduct an inquiry to the same. Representative Castro. Franz, Zarate, Gaite, Colyamat, and Brosas.
Rules.
House Resolution 66, condemning ACT Teacher Party List Representative Franz Castro for commending ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro for being awarded the 2019 Arthur Sevenson International Prize for Trade Union Rights. Representative Zarate, Gaite, Colyamat, Brosas, and Ilago.
Rules.
House Resolution 67, directing the Committees on Human Rights and Labor and Employment to conduct an inquiry on possible human rights violations committed against Mr. Patricio M. Tago Jr., a labor leader based in Capas, Tarlac. Representative Mendoza.
Rules.
House Resolution 68, urging the Committee on Health to conduct an inquiry on the en masse resignation of nurses in local government unit-run hospitals and alleged transfer of these nurses to the Nurse Development Project of the DOH. Representative Villafuerte.
Rules.
House Resolution 69, calling for the immediate investigation into any and all proposals, negotiations, and transactions seeking to privatize public markets in the City of Manila. Representative Atienza.
Rules.
House Resolution 70, calling for the immediate congressional inquiry into the disappearance of the national cultural treasure entitled Filipino Struggles Through History, the priceless masterpiece by national artist Carlos Botong Francisco from the Manila City Hall. Representative Atienza.
Rules.
House Resolution 71, calling the Interagency Council of the International Maritime Organization Member State Audit Scheme to provide the appropriate committees of the House with regular progress report. Representative Goles Gonzales Carlo. House Resolution 72, urging the Committee on Housing and Urban Development to conduct an inquiry concerning the failure of the Smoky Mountain Development and Reclamation Project. Representative Lopez Manuel.
Rules.
House Resolution RBH 1. Ano ibig sabihin ng resolution of both houses 1. Constituting the Senate and the House into a constituent assembly to propose revisions of the 1987 Constitution by amending a federal form of government. Representative Rodriguez.
Constitutional amendments.
House Resolution of both houses 2. Proposing amendments to certain economic provisions of the 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, particularly on Articles 2, 14, and 16. Representative Velasco.
Constitutional amendments.
House Joint Resolution 3, proposing the amendment to Section 16, Article 7 of the Philippine Constitution to limit the confirmation process of the Commission on Appointment for members of the AFP to the position of Chief of Staff of the AFP and Service Commanders of the Army, Air Force, and Navy only. Representative Cabachan.
Constitutional amendments.
House Joint Resolution 4, calling upon the members of Congress to convene for the purpose of considering proposals to amend or revise the Constitution upon vote of 3/4 of all members. Representative Gonzales Aurelio.
Constitutional amendments.
House Joint Resolution 5, convening both houses of Congress in joint session for the national reference of business. Resolution number 139, entitled A Resolution Expressing the Profound Sympathies and Deepest Condolences of the House of Representatives to those affected by the twin earthquakes and aftershocks that hit Ibayat, Batanes on July 27, 2019. Thanking those who immediately responded to the disaster and extended help, and calling to expedite humanitarian assistance to affected areas. Representatives Cayetano, Alan Peter Compañero, Romualdez Ferdinand, Abante Jr.
To the Committee on Rules. Majority Leader.
Mr. Presiding Officer, Mr. Speaker, given that our members have received the copies of Journal Number 2, I therefore move that we approve Journal Number 2 dated July 23, 2019.
Any objection? The chair is none. Journal number 2 dated Tuesday, July 23, 2019 is adopted.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, today being a Monday, and following our rules, I move that we open the privilege hour.
Any objection? The chair is none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on our list today are 15 representatives who wish to deliver their respective speeches. Number 1, I move that we recognize the representative from the 1st District of Compostela Valley, Congressman Y. Curat Zamora.
Representative Y. Curat Zamora from the 1st District of Compostela Valley, you may avail your privilege hour.
Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, I rise on a matter of personal and collective privilege. I have chosen to exercise my congressional license of standing to bring to your attention a concern which distressed many some weeks back, many of them my constituents, and I am certain a number belonging to those whom some of you represent as well. I speak here of the government's concerted effort to go after the operators of the investment scam, which sprouted and proliferated in southern Mindanao and branched out to as far as Luzon. By now, your honors must have heard of the so-called kabos padatuon. This is a Visayan term. Kabos padatuon, in short, kapa. Ka means kabos, and pa means padatuon, community, ministry, international. A religious organization collecting monetary donations from its members and giving back 30% of the same on a monthly basis as blessings. Kappa is but one of these investment schemes. There are others which promises even a high return of investment from a rate as low as 30% to as high as 400 or 500% every payout. As a result of these attractive money-making schemes, millions of our countrymen plunk down their hard-earned money on them, with their investment allegedly running into billions of pesos, hoping that they will be paid back handsomely. As promised by the operators of these groups. Sa amin sa Compostela Valley, marami ring naengganyo at namuhunan sa mga grupong ito. Sa katunayan, personal akong saksi sa naging operasyon nila. This is the personal reason why I have taken a very personal interest on this issue, considering the huge number of my constituents who got involved and were active participants in this scheme. As a matter of fact, Mr. Speaker, I have a compilation of all the cases related documents filed against the group. I am not a lawyer to fully grasp the legal issues involved in these cases, pero ang aking pangunahing interes ay ang practical na epekto at resulta ng mga investment groups na ito sa aking kinakatawan, lalo na sa kanilang kabuhayan. Nitong nakaraang lokal at pambansang eleksyon, may natanggap kami maasahang impormasyon na umano'y limpak-limpak na salapi mula sa Kapa ang ginamit upang isulong sa kandidatura ng ibang mga politiko, kasama na ang aming nasasakop na lugar. In 2017, Your Honors, the government through the Securities and Exchange Commission already alerted the public against this scheme for lack of proper registration and possible violation of the Securities Regulations Code. Earlier this year, the SIC issued a cease and desist order against Kappa, and subsequently, through a court order, sought the help of the PNP, the NBI, and the DILG in launching numerous raids, conduct a manhunt, and freeze the assets of the said groups and others. The latest government move has been the issuance of a lookout order against the departure of those involved in this scheme. Subsequently, CAPA officers included in the cases filed snubbed the preliminary investigation scheduled by the Department of Justice. May mga nanirinig po akong kwento tungkol sa mga taong nagpapatiwakal dahil sa laki ng nawalang perang puhunan. Narinig ko din po ang nangyari sa Bukidnon. 11 ang nagpakamatay dahil isinangla yung kanilang lupa para lang invest nila sa kapa. Nakakalungkot na umabot sa punto kahit na ang Tagum City, malapit po sa aking district, ang Tagum City, ang tawag po sa Tagum City ngayon ay the capital city of the world when it comes to scam. Dahil sa dami ng investment scam, naglipa na sa syudad at ilang mga taong nag-pay in. Meron ding balita na may mga patayan ng naganap o nagaganap kaugnay sa isyong ito. Ang latest po nito, meron ako nabalitaan kanina, umaga lang, na nagbarilan dahil niransak ng mga tao ang property ng mga kapitalista. Hindi man natin personal o mapapatotohanan sa ngayon, hindi malayong ito nga ang kasalukuyan mga kaganapan, lalo na sa ating mga kababayan na naapektuhan. Maging sila man ay sa panig ng mga namumuhunan o panig ng mga nagpapatakbo ng negosyong ito. Given the aforementioned facts, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, this representation on the very first day of our term in the 18th Congress filed the House Resolution number 18, purposely for the National Legislature to conduct an inquiry in aid of legislations on these investment groups with the following aims. 1, determine how and why these groups and their investment schemes successfully proliferated in the various areas where they operated. Number 2, learn about the result and effects of the law enforcement and legal measures undertaken by the government to stop their operation. Number 3, come up with remedial legislative measures to address the issues spawned by these investment schemes. Number 4, provide the proper financial guidance for our citizens as regards these investment schemes. And number 5, if warranted by law, assist similar investment enterprise for them to comply with government regulation and become legitimate businesses. Alam natin, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, na marami sa ating kababayan ang nawalan ng pinaghirapang pera dahil sa pagpapahinto ng operasyon ng mga investment groups na ito. Batid natin na dahil sa aksyon ng pamahalaan, marami rin ang mga sumali at nawalan ng aasahang buwanang biyaya na makakatulong sa kanilang mga pamilya. Bagamat may mga tanong sa aspeto ng legalidad, hindi rin may tatatwa na dating instrumento ang mga ito upang maiwasan ang pagkalam ng sikmura ng marami. At bagkos ay makakatulong ito sa kanilang kabuhayan sa parang araw na kakailanganin. Ang tanong ko bilang boses ng aking kinakatawan na apektado sa pangyayari, posible kayang mahanap natin bilang mga mambabatas ang isang kompromiso o solusyon upang mapaloob ang investment scheme na ganito sa ilalim ng batas. Legal at malaya silang mamuhunan at mapakinabangan ng marami nating kababayan. Umaasa ako na sa pulong na gagawin patungkol sa aking House Resolution, lilitaw ang mga bagay at isyu dapat mailabas sa publiko at mabigyan ng kaukulang kasagutan. Pananagutan ito ng Kongreso at iba pang sangay ng pamahalaan, lalo na't sa usaping ito ay sumasagi sa kabuhayan ng ating mga kapwa Pilipino. Maraming salamat at magandang hapon po, Mr. Speaker at mga kapwa kong.
Maraming salamat po sa ating kinatawang Waikurat Zamora ng unang distrito ng Compostela Valley. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And so much as no one signified any intention to interpolate the speech given by our dear colleague, I move that we refer the said speech to the Committee on Rules.
Any objection? The chair is none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like the dear presiding officer acknowledge some of our guests of Congressman Antonio Albano from the 1st District of Isabela, Isabela State University, J. Chi, Caroline Ruiz, Rhea Maridel Gafud, Florenda Tamanel, Menchi Claraval, Lorenza Estacio. They are all from Isabela State University, Mr. Presiding Officer, Mr. Speaker.
Guests of Representative Antonio Tonopet the Better Albano, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have another colleague who wishes to deliver his privileged speech for today. I move that he be acknowledged. Congressman Arnolfo Teves from the 3rd District of Negros Oriental.
Representative from the 3rd District of Negros Oriental, Honorable Arnie Teves, is recognized to avail his privilege or.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, everybody. I stand here again today to speak about fairness and courtesy. During the 17th Congress, we deliberated on the budget intensively. Anong nangyari? We had the NEP, we had the HGAB, we had the BICAM. Pagkatapos ng BICAM, yung budget ng distrito ko nawalan ng 1.3 billion. From 1.6 billion, I had 300 million left for my district. I am number 2 in performance in the whole country. Kaya ako nagsasalita ngayon, gusto ko malaman, legal ba itong nangyaring ganito? Because dapat pagkatapos ng BICAM, kung may binago doon, dapat malalaman natin. At dapat wala nang nababago pagkatapos nun eh. Pagpasok na sa BICAM, parang hindi nirerespeto yung congressman kung tinanggal yung budget ng distrito mo. Kung ganito lang, wag na tayo budget hearing. Bakit pa tayo nagba-budget hearing kung ganun lang pala binubura yung budget ng isang congressman? Hindi lang ako yung tinamaan. I think there's 60 of us. And by doing so, hindi naman kami yung tinitira nito eh. Ang lugi nito ang taong bayan, yung constituents ng distrito namin. What do I ask of this House? I think it's best that we investigate in aid of legislation sino yung mga involved dito, paano ito nila ginawa, paano ito nangyari, para wag na maulit at magawa natin ng policies or batas na wag na maulit ang mga ganitong pangyayari. Kumbaga nasayang yung lahat ng oras ko dito sa Kongreso. I was very active, I'm always present, at parang nawalan pa ng representasyon yung distrito ko dahil nawala yung budget namin. Another thing, by doing so, we are not supporting the Bill program of the President. Dapat sinusuportahan natin yung presidente natin. Kaya nga tayo umabot sa usapan ng cash-based budgeting dahil mahina daw yung absorptive capacity, hindi nagagastos yung pera. And yet, ako, number 2 in absorptive capacity in the whole country, tinanggalan ako ng gagastusin na pera. So ang magiging suma total, mas lalong lumiit yung absorptive capacity ng buong Pilipinas o ng buong departamento dahil yung mga distrito na gumagastos, yun pa yung nawala ng budget. Sana maimbestigahan ito. I really want to know how it happened, how it was done, and what are the remedies. Because I really believe that was an illegal act. Because nasa NEP na, nasa HGAB, umabot pa sa BICAM, pagdating sa GAA, nawala yung budget. Tingin ko, bawal talaga yun. Dahil kung hindi yun, wag na tayo mag-budget hearing ulit, di ba? Magikin na lang natin, sulat na lang natin sa GAA kung sino yung bibigyan natin ng budget, tanggalin natin sa GAA yung hindi bibigyan ng budget. Bakit pa tayo nag-budget hearing? Buburahin lang pala. Other than it's very discourteous towards your fellow congressmen, I think it is really illegal and should not happen ever again. Again, I request the leadership of this House, not only and also those affected and even our colleagues who were not affected, please let us help each other find out who the culprits are, make them answer for their actions, and let us protect each and every one of us that it will not happen again. Because even if it did not happen to me, it happened to my colleague, I will still ask for an investigation because it should not happen to any member of Congress, much more to any district in the country. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, good afternoon, everybody.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, so much that no one signified their interest to interpolate the speech of our dear colleague, I move that we refer the said matter to the Committee on Rules.
Any objection? The chair is none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, third on our list is none other than Party List Buhay Representative Jose Atienza Jr., who wishes to be recognized to deliver his privileged speech. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Lito Atienza, representative of Party List Buhay, is recognized to deliver his privileged speech.
Mr. Speaker, this is not my second time. This is my first time. Just to correct for the record. Ngayon lang po ako magsasalita. I'm just wondering why this for the second time.
Do I?
You said for the second time.
No, I said, Honorable Jose Lito Atienza, representative of Party List Buhay, is recognized to deliver his privileged speech.
Nawala po yung for the second time, which you mentioned. Anyway, that's beside the point. If you'd like to deny it, I'm used to that. Anyway, my message today is much more important than the indiscretions of the presiding officer. Mga minamahal kong mga kababayan, meron po tayo ngayong panahon na magpagkakataon sa mga local government units na magpaunlad ng kanilang lungsod at magbigay ng pagkakataon sa mas magandang buhay para sa mga Pilipino. This is a provision of the Constitution and we must honor it. We must respect it at all times. But there is something that is happening in Manila that I have to bring to the attention of the body. Manila owns, binayaran ng buwis ng mga taga-Maynila, isang obra maestra ni Botong Francisco. Ito po'y nakatalaga sa tanggapan ng alkalde na nagbibigay inspirasyon sa bawat Manileño na nananawagan sa kanya at humihingi ng tulong. The painting has been declared a national cultural treasure. The painter has been declared a national artist. So therefore, the vision of the creator of this painting and the mayor of Manila then, Mayor Antonio J. Villegas, collaborated on a very, very significant project which, according to them, they intend to inspire every Manileño to greatness. Just to give everybody an idea, that painting depicted the history of the Philippines as it was unfolding and happening, many of which happened in the city of Manila. Noong dumating ang ating mga mananakop na mga Kastila, ay dinatnan nila rito ay gobyernong umiiral na. Mga batas na pinaiiral ng gobyernong nagtatrabaho. Subalit sila ay and of course, finding a legitimate government already existing in Manila under the rule of mayor, the first mayor of Manila recorded, Mayor Raha Sulaiman. They did not record this properly. In the books that we inherited, it was never mentioned that the Philippines, through the city of Manila, was already being ruled civilly with the Code of Kalansao, the constitution prevailing then, and the mayor functioning. Binibigyan ko lang po ng diin yung bagay na yun sapagkat doon makikita at madarama ng bawat Manileño ang ating kakayahan bilang isang bansa, isang lahi, isang malayang minamahal nating Pilipinas. At ang Maynila po ang nasa pusod ng lahat ng ito. The focal point of our historical data were all, most of them, if not all, focused on the city of Manila. Depicted vividly, beautifully, inspiringly by the national artist by the name of Botong Francisco. Now, somewhere along the line, in 2013, if I'm not mistaken, the painting was torn down and brought to somewhere which the public did not realize where it was going. And then it was replaced by a replica, printed on tarpaulin. We are all aware of what tarpaulin is all about. It's the cheapest way to print anything. We all use tarpaulin. So yun po ay kinabit nila ron. At pinalabas na yun ang orihinal. Subalit dahil marami nagtatanong, ang aking tanggapan ay puntahan ng mga tigalungsod ng Maynila bagamat ang inyong lingkod ay representante ng buhay party list. Ang tanong nila ay, bakit kayo pumapayag na ganyan? Saan yung ating painting? Nagpunta kami sa City Hall, wala na po ron. Yun ang kanilang reklamo. Nawala raw yung kanilang inaasahang pag-aari ng lungsod na magbibigay patuloy na inspirasyon sa bawat batang lumalaki sa Maynila. So we want to work and try to trace the whereabouts of this obra maestra. We were informed that it was in the hands of the National Museum, no less. The museum director admitted to us that the painting they took down in 2013 on the pretext that it was going to be restored, repaired, and reinstalled in the halls of City Hall. But they did not do that because, again, according to the records that we have and the admission of the National Museum director himself, that in 2016 or 2017, August 22, the city government then, under the former mayor, Arab Strada, loaned the property singularly without the consent of the city government or the officials of Manila. Ano po ang nangyari? Napunta po yung painting sa National Museum. Dahil puro sa informasyon na yun, pinuntahan po ng inyong lingkod, nakita ko po, nandun nga. At halos nalulungkot sapagkat nawala po yung sigla ng paghanga ng mga batang Maynila na pumupunta sa City Hall. Noong humingi po kami ng paliwanag sa National Museum, ang sagot po nila ay, ito'y aprobado ng city government, wala po daw silang ginawang illegal, aprobado ng mayor, aprobado ng lahat ng opisyal ng City Hall, aprobado raw ng lahat ng congressmen ng Maynila during that time. Two of our congressmen then are still members of Congress today. Mayor, or rather Congressman Manny Lopez is here. Congresswoman Cristal Bagat Singh is here. So I'd like to ask them the question, were they part of this agreement and giving away the property, the treasure of the people of the city of Manila, or their names are being unfairly, unjustly used by the management of the museum? I would not like to believe that Congressman Lopez would have agreed to that. Isa pong halal ng bayan ito na makabayan ng puso at malinaw ang pag-iisip. Hindi po siya papayag na itong painting na ito ay ibigay sa National Museum for whatever noble purposes. I stress on that because I don't think any purpose of nobility will justify an illegal act, ever. The giving away of the painting is an illegal act. I don't believe Congresswoman Bagat Singh agreed to giving away this painting to them, but she is here, she can qualify, she can correct me, and she can say, no, I gave it away. My dear colleagues, I talked about local autonomy principles. This is one issue in particular where repeatedly Manila has been deprived of the jewels that could make this Manila recover, this city recover from its quagmire of poverty and decay. Inalis po sa Maynila ang Intramuros. Yung parke na nakapaligid sa Intramuros, inalis din sa Maynila. Ginawang golf course ng mayayaman. Ang Luneta Park, this is a titled property of the City of Manila, was given to the national parks. Ang Rizal Memorial Complex, yan po'y property ng City of Manila, ngayon ay dinidiskartihan ng kung sino-sino. Wala po tayong pupuntahan kapag hindi pinaglaban ng gobyerno lokal ang kanilang kapangyarihan na napapaloob sa ating saligang batas. Local autonomy is the principle that will only bring, the only principle that will bring all of us to prosperity. Hindi kaya ng isang tao paunlarin ang 100 milyong Pilipino. Pero kung pagtutulong-tulungan natin sa Kongreso ito, pairalin ang layunin ng prinsipyo ng local autonomy, hayaan ang mga local communities and local mayors and governors to plan their own development, I'm sure the Philippines will move faster. But it will not happen if the national government flexes its muscle here and there, now and then, to even keep a national treasure like the masterpiece of Botong Francisco for whatever good intentions that they have. At binasa ko po yung memorandum of agreement na pinirmahan ng dating alkalde, nakalagay doon na hindi nila ibibigay yung painting kung hindi patutunayan ng lungsod ng Maynila na makakayanan nilang alagaan ang obra maestra. Saan ka nakakita? Kinuha yung property mo, tapos nagbigay ng kondisyon. Hindi ko bibigay sa ito kung di mo mapapatunayang maaalagaan mo. So I denounce this transaction vehemently and even violently. And I will not stop informing Congress with this issue. I'll bring them to court and I will prosecute whoever has a hand in this travesty of ownership of a national treasure. We will make them answer properly in court. Again, ulitin ko, hindi ako naniniwala si Congressman Manny Lopez ay bahagi. Hindi ako naniniwala na si Congresswoman Bagat Singh ay kasali sa pagpaplanong ito. Pero kung kasali sila, ngayon pa lang ay aking binabalaan ko sapagkat mapapasama sila sa demandang isasampa namin para patunayan na ang ginawa nila ay paglabag sa karapatan ng bawat Manileño. We have to defend ourselves, otherwise nobody will defend the rights of our local communities. We have to inform this legislative body, if only to inspire everyone to do the same. Pagtanggol ninyo ang inyong mga karapatan sa inyong mga probinsya at ang inyong kapangyarihan lokal upang lahat ay tumakbo ng tama. Unless we do that, we will never prosper. Up to now, the decision of the Supreme Court giving the share of the local government units of our taxes collected have not been implemented. Up to now, local autonomy is a strange dream that people talk about but never implemented. This is a good example of local autonomy. Kami po ba ay may karapatang magtanggol ng aming sariling pinuhunanang mga obra maestra? O ito'y pwede na lang kunin ng national government at sila na raw ang mangangalaga sapagkat mas magaling silang mangalaga? That is not only an illegal statement, it is even insulting the people of Manila. Hindi pwedeng sabihin ni naman, mas magaling sila, mas makabayan sila, samantalang lahat tayo ay magaling at makabayan din. Kaya ipagtanggol natin ang lahat ng karapatan ng bawat isang Pilipino. The purpose of this message is to inform everyone of what's going on and what the city government is trying to accomplish. We have a new mayor. We wish him well, but this is a good challenge on his part. Will he move to protect the interests of the people who commissioned the painting? I believe he will, because he said on television already, he will not allow this particular illegal act to continue. Sapagkat ang nagbayad ng painting ay mga tiga Maynila. Ang nagmamayari ng painting ay lungsod ng Maynila. Ang ginamit po na nakolekta nung panahon ni Mayor Villegas. Si Mayor Villegas sa kanyang malinaw na panaginip sa isang maunlad at mayamang lungsod ay gumawa ng paraan upang lahat ng mag-aaral ay mabibigyan ng inspirasyon nitong obra maestra ni Botong Francisco. Nakikita ron sa painting na yon ang kasaysayan ng buong Pilipinas, ang kasaysayan ng Maynila. Sinubukang sakupin ng maraming mga bansa, subalit hindi nagtagumpay dahil merong paninindigan at merong handang pakikipaglaban ang mga tigalungsod ng Maynila na ngayon ay gagamitin nating paraan upang ilagay muli sa City Hall ng Maynila ang obra maestra ni Botong Francisco at hindi sa National Museum. Gumawa sila ng sarili nila. Gumastos sila ng sarili nilang pera at gumawa sila ng sarili nilang panaginip. Huwag silang umangkin ng panaginip ng may panaginip. That piece of art belongs to the people of the City of Manila and we will defend that truth and that right to the end. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Speaker, and we hope we have enlightened you on the issue.
Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, before we proceed with the period of interpolation, I wish that we recognize a few guests.
Majority Leader.
Can we- Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Session suspended. Sessions resume. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move that we proceed with the period of interpolation.
Mr. Speaker,
What's the wishes of the gentleman from the 2nd District of Manila?
if the good gentleman from the party list Buhay would allow me to interpolate in his privileged speech.
Coming from a distinguished son of Tondo, where our last mayor of the Free Philippines comes from, with pleasure, Mr. Speaker.
Representative Manny Lopez, you may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Magandang hapon po sa lahat ng ating mga kasamahan ngayong hapon. Una sa lahat, my motion comes in the form of a manifestation. But before I make this manifestation, I would like to ask a few questions to the good gentleman from Buhay. He has mentioned my name inadvertently, hopefully, because I believe that during that time, when the supposed sale that he is mentioning, wala pa po ako sa gobyerno at lalong-lalo na wala na po sa katungkulan sa siyudad ng Maynila ang aking ama. Ang aking ama po, naalala ko, nung ako po ay batang-bata pa, nanungkulan po siya nung taong 1986 hanggang 1992, nagkaroon po ng matinding sunog sa City Hall. At nagagalak po ako na tulad po ni Congressman Lito ay pinangangalagaan po ang yaman ng siyudad ng Maynila. Nung nagkakasunog, ang una pong pinuntahan ng aking ama ay ang mural ni Botong Francisco. At kung ano man ang kanyang inaatupag, sinisiguro niya po at pinag-utusan bilang punong lungsod ang mga bumbero na pangalagaan ang obra ni Botong Francisco. Tulad po ni Mayor Lito Atienza, ang nais po ng aking ama ay pangalagaan lahat, kung hindi lang pangalagaan, ay paramihin pa ang kayamanan ng siyudad ng Maynila. Ako po ay naniniwala sa sinasabi po ng kagalang-galang na Lito na nararapat lamang po na malaman kung meron man pong nagbenta o nagsalisi at nilipat po. Ang aming pong pagkakaintindi, although it's unofficial, the mural that we are talking about, the priceless mural of Botong Francisco, is now in the National Historical Museum. But what we understand and what, like the good gentleman from Buhay is mentioning, is that bakit po biglang nawala sa kamay at sa pag-aari ng lungsod ng Maynila ang isang obra which is very priceless. So, Mr. Speaker, I would like to manifest that I support the investigation so that may we fully know who the guilty party is. Mr. Speaker, yaman nga o lamang at binanggit na ni Congressman Lito at mukhang marami na po siyang legwork na nagawa dito po sa nawawalang obra. Nais ko pong malaman sa kanya kung sa kanya pong paningin at sa kanya pong buong pag-iisip ay talaga po bang kinuha ng sapilitan or this was in connivance with the mayor at that time, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, we are appreciative of the statement of the gentleman from Tondo that that painting is priceless. Wala pong presyo kapagkat kung ibebenta yan, eh baka magkahalaga po ng 100 billion yan. Pagkalaki-laki po niyan that's the biggest mural that this national artist created. And not to mention that the value of a piece of art cannot be measured in economic monetary terms. So, napakahalaga po talaga nitong painting na ito na pinuhunanan ng mga taga-Maynila. And I'm glad that he mentioned his father, whose dedication we rewarded, and patriotic sense we rewarded with a public recognition of his life and dedication to God and country by renaming a big portion of the Arten Boulevard, the Mel Lopez Boulevard. Kaya, tama po yung sinabi niya, hindi gagawin ng dating alkalde yan. At hindi pag-iisipan kailanman. Mapalad po ang inyong lingkod. Ako'y nabahiran, maski nakakaunti, ng pagkatao at kabayanihan ng kanyang ama. I'm proud to say, Mel Lopez and I worked together for the liberation of the country eventually from the hands of the dictatorship. He risked his life as we risked our lives. I don't believe your father, the father of Congressman Lopez, would have agreed to any agreement. But the documents show that the transaction was done long way before Congressman, or rather Mayor Lopez, was running City Hall, way after. August 22, 2017. And for the information of the congressman, he was already a congressman then. We were already in this Congress, in the 17th Congress, because the Memorandum of Agreement was signed on August 22, 2017. Hindi po ba congressman na kayo noon? Opo. Congressman na po ako noon. Ang niloloob po ng Memorandum of Agreement ay meron daw kayong concurrence. Totoo po ba yun o hindi?
Meron pong ano?
Hindi po nyo gagawin yun. Na meron daw kayong pagsang-ayon.
Bagamat ako po ay tama po ang sinasabi nyo, bagamat ako po ay kongresista na sa una kong termino, wala pong akong kinalaman sa ganyan pong transaksyon. Kaya nga po ninanais kong mailahad ninyo dito po in our August body who you think is the person or group of aggravation that is guilty in transferring this national treasure that we both love so dearly as a national treasure of our city. So, yun lang po. That is my...
Pero liwanagin po natin yun. I mentioned your name simply because you were mentioned in the document. I did not intend to cast any aspersion on your character. Sinabi rito, all congressional leaders of the city were in concurrence. I don't believe this. That's the reason why I brought it out. And you're saying you could never have done such an act. I believe you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Iba ang pagkatao ni Congressman Lopez sa pagkatao ng mga pumayag na ibigay yung painting kung saan.
Isa pong malaking karangalan at malaking pagkakataon na ito po ay sinamulat ng kongresista ng Buhay Party List dahil nararapat pong malaman at maparusahan kung sino talaga ang gumawa niyan. At in front of my colleagues here, I would dare say that whoever is here should be punished according to our laws. And I would like to manifest, Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, that I support the investigation that the good gentleman from Buhay, Congressman Lito Atienza, is suggesting. I will support so we can get to the bottom of this. Dahil ito po ay kahihiyang malaki, hindi lang po sa lungsod ng Maynila, kundi po sa buong bayan ng Pilipinas, na isa pong obra na pag-aari ay mawala sa ilalim ng dilim. Kaya po, Madam Speaker, I would therefore manifest that I support the move and efforts of our good friend, Congressman Lito Atienza of Buhay Party List, to get into the bottom of this, and I will personally join his crusade in finding out who the true culprit is. Madam Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, may kasabihan tayo. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. Kung masarap, sabihin man ng iba, hindi, masarap. Ito po'y naririnig ko kay Congressman Lopez na yung kanyang damdamin ay kakaisa ng amin. Kaya pagtutulungan po namin na ma-pinpoint, sino talaga ang namigay ng pagkakataong ito? Sino ang dumiskarte dito sa obra maestrang ito? Sino ang pumirma na nagbibigay laya? Isipin nyo, sa isang dokumento na nagsasabing kung gugustuhin ng Maynila, kunin muli. Kailangan patunayan daw ng lungsod. Kaya nilang gawin. Kaya daw nilang alagaan. To me, that is the most insulting portion of this agreement. Para bang tinali na ang kamay ng gobyerno ng Maynila. Kaya ako'y naniniwala. Pati na ang ating bagong alkalde ngayon. Interesado rito sa issue ito. At matutunto natin. Sino ang nagkulang? Sino ang nagpabaya? Sino ang dapat managot sapagkat yan ay illegal? And we will prove that in court after we give them a chance to appear before Congress to explain their good intentions. Kasama na po itong National Museum Director. Ang pangalan pala nito Jeremy Barnes. Amerikano kaya ito? Barnes. B-A-R-N-S. Palagay ko, anak ng isang Amerikano ito. Siya nangangalaga ng ating National Museum. So again, we appreciate the issues raised by the Congressman from Tondo. And let me reiterate, we never even doubted, even once, that he is not part of the whole effort. This is a comedy of errors that could have been done only by comedians.
Madam
And
Speaker.
Congressman Lopez is not one of them.
Madam Speaker, I would like to reiterate that I am perplexed, I am aghast, and I vehemently deny whatever is written in this report that the good gentleman from Buhay is mentioning right now. And I would assure this august body that just like him, I will support and if needed, lead in the investigation into the so-called missing masterpiece of Carlos, national artist Carlos Botong Francisco. Madam Speaker.
Thank you.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, with leave of the House, I move that we extend privilege hour for another hour.
Is there any objection? The chair is none. The privilege hour is extended for another hour.
Hour.
Yes, Majority Leader.
And Madam Speaker, to continue the interpolation, I move that we recognize the Honorable Minority Leader, Benny Abante.
The Honorable Abante is now recognized.
Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, ako po'y nagpapasalamat sapagkat the gentleman from Buhay raised this issue in the city of Manila. I'd like to ask the gentleman from Buhay if he is willing to yield to some questions from this representation.
We'll be honored to answer any question to enlighten the mind of a new congressman coming back to Congress, realizing Manila has already been raped.
Madam Speaker, sino po ba yung Pangulo ng Pilipinas at that time na nawala yung ating painting doon sa Maynila?
According to the records, noong 2013, doon inilabas ang obra maestra. May permiso ng dating mayor, Alfredo Lim. At nagkakaintindihan sila na dapat ibalik ang painting pagkatapos retukuyin. It was due for retouching and improvement done by professionals. And after that, it was understood that it would be reinstalled in the halls of Bulwagang Katipunan. And then, the mayor who signed that agreement, of course we know, was replaced by another mayor. Mayor Erab Estrada came into City Hall. Siya po naman ang pumayag na, sige, kayo na muna ang humawak dahil hindi namin kayang alagaan yan. Eh kung hindi niya kayang alagaan, hindi naman natin siya pipilitin. Pero, huwag niyo sabihin, hindi natin kayang alagaan.
Therefore,
alagaan niya ng mga tiga Maynila.
the President during that time, Madam Speaker, was President Noynoy Aquino.
Right.
Okay. Was there any executive order, for that matter, for the transfer of that precious painting from the City of Manila to the National Museum?
Wala po akong alam na nakialam ang Malacanang. Subalit, sinasite ng National Museum yung kanilang kapangyarihan national sa kanilang pakikialam. In fact, gumamit sila ng pondo ng TIESA, 20 million pesos, to repair and retouch the masterpiece. Ang talagang hawak na kapangyarihan ng mga nakialam ay galing sa local government unit ng Maynila. Kung saan sinasabi nila, at dito po nasali ang pangalan ng mga congressmen, ito'y may permiso ng mayor, vice mayor. Ang vice mayor po nun, si Vice Mayor Lacuna. Tinanong ko, meron ka bang alam dito? Sabi niya, wala akong alam dyan. So she totally denies also any knowledge. But she was mentioned very prominently that they concurred. Mayor, vice mayor, councilors. Can you imagine councilors agreed? I don't believe that. And congressmen of the City of Manila. And that is where the names of Congressman Lopez and Congresswoman Bagatsing, who were congressmen already at the time, was concluded. Hindi po naman nangangahulugan sila ang may kasalanan. Ang sinasabi lang natin sa dokumento, sinasabing alam daw ng mga congressmen. They can deny that. In fact, in the investigation, they should issue a statement of denial because I don't believe that they were part of it. Somebody more irresponsible did that and not the members of Congress.
Ibig sabihin po, Madam Speaker, that the then Mayor of Manila, Mayor Joseph Estrada, had full knowledge of what happened to the painting of Botong Francisco.
I suppose.
Not only had he full knowledge, but he allowed
And concurred. He signed the agreement na hindi makukuha ng Maynila ito kung hindi mapapatunayang kaya nating alagaan. Saan ka nakakita ng agreement na argabyado yung nagbibigay ng paraan?
Meron po ba kayong hawak na communication o document na ito'y pinirmahan ng dating mayor ng Maynila?
Ito po. Hawak po natin at yun po pinagbabasihan natin ang ating conclusion.
Therefore, naniniwala po kayo, Madam Speaker, Congressman Lito, na ito pong pag-aari ng Maynila na isang napakamahal na treasure na painting ni Botong Francisco ay literally ninakaw ng National Museum.
Yun po ang aking unang nasabi. May pagnanakaw na ginawa dito sapagkat walang permiso. Tinanong ko ang mayor, ang vice mayor, wala siyang alam. Tinanong ko ang mga konsel, wala silang alam. Tinanong ko ang ilang congressmen na wala na rito ngayon. Sabi nila, hindi nila alam. Ngayon, dinidinay nga ng ating magiting na congressman from Tondo, wala siyang alam sa pangyayari. At yun ay aking tinatanggap at pinaniniwalaan. So only one man knew about the transaction. And I hope he appears in the committee hearing that we will hold so that he can defend himself and explain to us the good effects, the good intentions of his decision to give away the painting owned by the people of the city of Manila.
Kayo po ba ay nakipag-communicate na by letter sa ating bagong alkalde tungkol po sa nawawalang painting?
Sa bagong alkalde, opo. Nabanggit ko sa kanya, siyempre, ginagalit niya. Napamura nga siya. Tuntunin natin sino mga nag-abuso dyan. At kasali ko dyan. Yun ang binitiwan niya mga salita. Narinig ko sa television, in-interview siya. Sabi niya, I join the efforts of Congressman Atienza to trace the responsibility, to pinpoint who are the people who made a mistake, an error of judgment, giving away the painting of Botong Francisco.
Inyo pong nabanggit, Madam Speaker, na kayo po ay magsasampa ng kaso. Doon po ba mismo sa National Museum ang asapahan po ninyo? O ilang mga tao na siyang allegedly kumuha po ng painting sa lungsod ng Maynila?
Gagawin po natin ang pagsasampa ng kaso. Pagkatapos po natin gawin ang ating investigasyon para lahat ng merong kinalaman, lahat ng kasali sa usapin ay maisama natin sa demanda para magkaroon po ng mas malawak na aral dito sa pangyayaring ito. No one should use good intentions to deprive anyone of his property.
Ano po kayang kaso, Madam Speaker, ang maaari niyong isampa laban sa kanila?
Ang tawag po dyan, graft. Graft because you abused your power. Every mayor has powers. We know that. But when you exceed that power, you give away what is not yours. That is graft. It may not be corruption, but it is graft. So that's against the law.
Madam Speaker, Congressman Lito Atienza, you made mention in your speech about the crown jewels of Manila, like Intramuros, like the Rizal Park, and others. So do you believe, Madam Speaker, that those crown jewels should be returned by the national government to the city of Manila?
Tama po. Kaya inanyayaan ko ang ating magiting na kongresista ng ika-6 na purok. Join me in all of this resolution and these bills that we have filed to restore the ownership of these jewels of Manila which have been gotten by the national government during martial law.
Maraming salamat po sapagkat gusto ko rin po kayong anayahan sana na unahan nyo lamang ako na we will be filing a bill or whatever to be able to regain the lost jewels of the city of Manila. In fact, I've already talked to the congressman of the city of Manila, and we will together file a bill or resolution to be able to repeal the presidential decree that was signed by then President Marcos, so that the crown jewels of Manila should be returned to the rightful owner, Madam Speaker. And also, I would like to manifest right now that I'm in full support of the decision of the gentleman from Mambuhay in order that our own treasures in the city of Manila will be returned properly to the city of Manila. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, gentlemen from Buhay, Congressman Lito Atienza.
Mabuhay kayo. Salamat po.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Crystal Bagat Singh from the City of Manila for her manifestation.
Honorable Crystal Bagat Singh is now recognized.
Madam Speaker, may I make a manifestation in relation to the privileged speech of the good gentleman from the Buhay Party List?
Please proceed.
First, I would like to thank Congressman Lito Atienza for bringing this to our attention. I share the same love for culture and preservation as our distinguished congressman from the Buhay Party List. To my understanding, the said mural was only pulled out for the purpose of restoring, after which it would be returned back. How could such a makasaysayang mural fall into deterioration? Ang aking pagkakaalam, and please correct me if I'm wrong, wala pong sigurong mga experts ang City Hall para ayusin or alagaan ang napaka-makasaysayang painting na ito. Being that it is in the National Museum, I also believe that it is in a good place, a place where they have art experts, and a place where the public can view it for their consumption. But I yield to the wisdom of the distinguished gentleman from Buhay Party List. Siguro po, noong panahon ng aking lolo, when my lolo, Ramon Bagat Singh, was mayor, mas nakakaalam po kayo kung ito po ay nakapaskil doon sa City Hall. Tama po ba? At siguro din, dapat nating ibalik ito kung saan ito nanggaling. I am also not privy to the sale of the said mural, but I would like to manifest that I will join Congressman Lito Atienza and Congressman Manny Lopez in calling for the investigation to know what happened to the said mural. That's all, Madam Speaker. Thank you very much.
Madam Speaker, the lady did not ask any question. Let me ask the question to clarify matters. Since her name was taken in vain and her position as a member of Congress was used in this document, may I ask the lady Congresswoman, does she agree that this painting had been torn down ostensibly for repairs? Or does she know that obra maestras, even in the St. Peter's Cathedral, in the basilicas of Europe, paintings are retouched and improved in their place of installation? Hindi tinatastas yan. Pag tinastas mo, lalong manganganib yan. Does she agree that what was done was really, one, not within her knowledge, although she was a congresswoman then, and that her name was taken in vain. Two, it could have been done better if we had better thinking executives.
Congressman Atienza, I think...
Ang tanong ko po simple, kailangan po ito eh. Pumapayag ba siya na yung painting ay inalis na magandang intensyon, magkakaroon ng improvement, o hindi? Ako'y naniniwala, hindi kayo pumayag. Naniniwala nga ako, hindi nyo alam eh. Pero ang sabi sa dokumento, alam ng mga miyembro ng Kongreso representing the City of Manila. So you are denying that, or you are admitting it. Dalawa lang po yan.
Yes, I am denying that.
You are denying.
And
Thank you.
also, wala na ho ako doon nung wala na yung painting. So, dumating ako, wala na ho yung painting.
Ito muna, hindi naintindihan ng ating congresswoman. This document is dated August 22, 2017. Kayo po ba yung congressman na noon? Hindi.
Congressman po.
Opo. At sinasabi rito, alam nyo, ang nilalaman, niloloob at intensyon ng dokumentong ito. Dinedeny nyo yun.
I vehemently deny being privy to any sale of any painting or mural. Lalo na po yung sa botong na mural. Ang alam ko lang po, kung i-restore natin
Point
ang
of
mga
order, Madam
paintings
Speaker.
na luma,
Point of order,
ang
Madam
National
Speaker.
Museum po,
Point of
ang
order,
meron pong
Madam Speaker.
karapatan doon.
Yes, excuse me. There's a point of order from Deputy Speaker Rani Abu.
Point of order, Mr.
Yes,
Speaker.
yes,
Could
Congressman Abu.
Madam Speaker, is it right that the man who has the floor for his privilege hour has the right to interpolate the one who is interpolating him?
Yes, Congressman Abu, I was telling Congressman Atienza a while ago that he should not be questioning the interpolator. So,
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
so can we proceed with the interpolation, Congressman
Anyway, Madam Speaker,
Gatsing?
this representation is happy with the denial of the congresswoman. That should settle it. She was not part of it, and therefore we accept the denial, and we will consider her out of the responsibility of having given away the property.
Thank you.
Salamat po.
Madam
Sir.
Speaker, with respect to the honorable gentleman from Buhay Party List, I move that we refer his speech and the interpolations thereafter to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Antonio Albano from the 1st District of Isabela for his privilege speech.
Representative Antonio Albano from the 1st District of Isabela is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. A pleasant, godly afternoon to all my colleagues in this august chamber. Madam Speaker, 65 years ago, my grandfather, Rodolfo Delfin Albano Sr., was elected representative of the Lone District of the province of Isabela in the 3rd Congress of the Philippines and served 3 terms. He served 3 terms from the 3rd to the 5th Congress as representative. In 1969-70, after serving as the youngest vice governor of Isabela, my father, another Rodolfo Rudy Albano, took his turn as the duly elected representative of then the Lone District of Isabela, and his distinguished career as a legislator spans 8 terms, and now currently serving in his 18th Congress as his 9th term. In 1998, my older brother, Rodolfo Rodito Albano III, whom we fondly call Papi because he thinks and acts like our father at times, took his turn as representative of our district. Rodito served for a total of 5 terms, capped by his leadership of the House panel and the Commission on Appointments in the 17th Congress. He now serves as the governor of the province of Isabela. In this 18th Congress, it is a privilege to take my turn in the line of Albanos elected to represent our district in Congress. This time, however, it is an Antonio Albano that stands in this chamber, not a Rodolfo Albano like the three previous Albanos whose first names are all Rodolfo. The first name of this Albano may be different, but the will to serve is as strong as my kinsmen, whose life works were defined by their standing careers in this House of the People. I am also extremely privileged to serve in this Congress shoulder to shoulder with my father, Rudy Albano, who represents the party list LPGMA in this Congress. He is the best mentor I could ever have as a neophyte legislator. 3 generations of Albanos have served this Congress across a span of 65 years. We are deeply grateful to the people of Isabela who blesses us with the privilege to serve, and we are immensely proud to be the voice of Isabela in Congress. To be honored with the trust of our constituents for so long is a very rare privilege. I hope that like my grandfather, my father, and my elder brother, I will be able to honor the trust given to me by our constituents fully and well. Madam Speaker, the Albanos and other political families were freely elected through democratic elections, and we render meaningless the very idea of what they term as a political dynasty. My colleagues, dynastic succession transmits power based on lineage and through inheritance. This is done in monarchies where power is passed on to the direct heirs at the top of the royal bloodline. And in contrast, we were and are elected democratically. Power entrusted freely by the people to political leaders of their choice through their votes in democratic, free elections does not fit the mold of dynastic succession. In this light, I am proud to belong to a family elected democratically by our people and to continue our family's tradition of service to the people of Isabela and our Republic of the Philippines. And now, to go to the meat of my speech. As an Albano, it is also my pride and honor to propose that collectively, all the members of this chamber congratulate and extend the highest commendation to a former member of this House and now a sitting senator of the Republic of the Philippines, my compadre and esteemed friend, the Pambansang Kamao and the People's Champ, Senator Manny Pacman Pacquiao, for his remarkable triumph over Keith Thurman on July 21, 2019, bringing honor and glory once again to our beloved country and to all Filipinos. Senator Pacquiao decisively humbled the brash and cocky Thurman, a stronger and bigger fighter who is a decade younger than him, to win the welterweight world title at the MGM Grand Arena on July 21, 2019. Through his victory, Senator Pacquiao proved to all Filipinos that age is never an obstacle to achieving the impossible as long as we put in the hard work, focus our attention on the prize, and humble ourselves to one God to whom we offer all our labors and plans. Senator Pacquiao continues to inspire us that with perseverance, hard work, an indomitable will to succeed, and prayers, we can be the best that we aim to be. His achievements are indeed sterling. He is the only professional boxer who has won 8 division world titles, though boxer has come close to his record in title wins. In fact, he still fights and wins while he conscientiously and diligently performs his duties as a senator of the Republic. His most remarkable achievement, Madam Speaker, Away from the ring and the arena of politics, however, is his victory in his personal war against poverty. From the humblest of beginnings, Senator Manny Pacquiao has risen to great wealth and privilege. I recall Senator Manny intimately telling me his story about their milk can days, living in a hut not bigger than a bathroom. His mother, Mami Junisha, used to put rice in an empty canned milk, add lots of water, and cook it in the early mornings, and that would be their food, not only for breakfast, but for lunch and dinner as well. And this went on day after day. Today, Senator Manny Pacquiao is among the wealthiest in the country, and he has not forgotten those who, like him and his family during their, quote, milk can days, unquote, suffer the oppressions of grinding poverty. He gives away hundreds of millions to help the poor, the sick, and the needy in the true fidelity of the Christian values of compassion, charity, and the love for one's fellow men. The greatest Filipino fighter of all time is also an outstanding servant of the people and of God. By his example, he inspires us all to be better and to dedicate ourselves to higher causes to service to God, country, and our people. In this spirit, Madam Speaker, I wish to congratulate and extend the highest salutations to our pambansang kamao, Senator Manny Pacquiao, for his recent victory that won him the welterweight championship title of the world. May the future bring Senator Manny and his family more triumphs, not only as a world-class fighter, but as a public servant and political leader. God bless Senator Manny Pacquiao. God bless all our athletes that bring honor to our country. And God bless the Filipino people. Maraming salamat po.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Albano to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action.
Is there an objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Carlos Zarate, Bayan Muna Party List, for his privileged speech.
Honorable Carlos Isagani Zarate of the party list Bayan Muna is now recognized.
Maraming salamat, Madam Speaker at mga kapwa kong mambabatas. Isang magandang hapon ho sa ating lahat. Madam Speaker, noong nakaraang Lunes po, may 50,000 mga mamamayan ang nagmarcha sa kahabaan ng Commonwealth Avenue at nagdaos ng tinatawag na People's Sona. Hindi nila inalintana ang malakas na buhos ng ulan. Hindi rin nila ininda ang ilang kilometrong haba ng lakaran mula sa tanggapan ng Commission on Human Rights hanggang sa Batasan Road. Bitbit pa ng mga nagmarcha ang mga pinaghandaan nilang makukulay na mga placards at magagarang streamers. May mga nagbuhat ng mga eskultura na pinagtutulungang gawin ng mga artista ng bayan. At meron ding mga nagpinta ng mga mukha, gumawa ng mga costumes at nagpalabas ng mga awit at galaw. Madam Speaker, sa bayang tunay na malaya, ang mga marchang ganito ay parada, piyesta o pagdiriwang. Ang mga nagmamarchang mga mamamayan ay tila nga dagat na asul at ang mga eskultura ng isda, ugita, balyena, syokoy, sirena at iba pang mga mito at laman dagat ay pagunita sa ating malawak na katubigan at karagatan na nag-uugnay sa ating mga kapuluan. Ngunit sa bansang kagaya natin, Madam Speaker, nasaklot sa pananamantala ng mga dayuhan, katulong ang mga lokal nilang kasabwat, malaking protesta ang maganda at makulay na marchang nangyari noong nakaraang Lunes. Marahil ang pinakamaningning na mensahe ng protestang ito ay ang marubdob na pagmamahal sa kalayaan at sa bansa na nakakarami nating mga kababayan. Sinuong at dinaig ng taong bayan ang ulan, ang takot, ang pangamba, ang pagod at gutom upang maipakita lamang ang malakas na panawagang atin ang Pinas, China, layas. Makatarungang galit ang nadarama ng bawat isang makabayang Pilipino sa pagyurak sa ating soberenya at teritoryo. Hindi katanggap-tanggap, Madam Speaker, para sa mga Pilipino ang pagpasok at pag-ukupa ng China sa ating mga katubigan at isla, ang kanilang pagmilitarize sa West Philippine Sea or sa South China Sea, ang reklamasyon sa ating mga isla at ang pagsira at pagkamkam nila sa ating mga likas na yaman. Lalong tumingkad ang puot ng taong bayan nang banggain ng isang maliit na bangka ng ating mga mangingisda ng isang malaking sasakyang pangdagat ng mga Tsino. Pumasok na nga ang bangkang dayuhan sa ating exclusive economic zone, ay hinayaan pang magpalutang-lutang ang mga lumubog na mga mangingisda na walang pag-aalala. Kaya, Madam Speaker, malakas man ang buhos ng ulan at dumadagundong man ang kulog noong Lunes, ay tinapatan ito ng nanggagalit na pagbubuhos ng mamamayan sa lansangan at ang matutunog na sigaw at katarungan at kalayaan na aking uulitin. Atin ang Pinas, China layas. Kaya naman napakalaking pagkadismaya at sa katunayan galit para sa nakararaming iba ang naramdaman ng mamamayan sa mga nasambit ni Pangulong Duterte sa kanyang State of the Nation address ukol sa West Philippine Sea. Sinalangguhitan ng Pangulo ang posibilidad daw na pag-atake ng China kung tayo ay magigiit sa ating karapatan sa ating teritoryo. Ikulong na lamang daw ang usaping ito sa pribadong mga hangganan ng isang conference room, sabi niya. Ngunit, Madam Speaker, kapwa ko mambabatas, ang usapin ng pananakot sa ating mga katubigan ay lantaran at walang kahihiyang ginagawa ng bansang China sa atin. Ang makaratig nating bayan ay hayagang kinukundina ang panghihimasok ng China sa kanilang teritoryo, katulad ng mga bansang Vietnam at Indonesia. Mariin ang kanilang pagtutol at pagtuligsa sa mga ginagawa ng China sa kanilang katubigan. Pero hindi naman ito humantong sa gera ang kanilang makatwirang pagtatanggol sa kanilang teritoryo at karagatan. Kung gayon, bakit tila naduduwag ang ating pamahalaan sa paglapastangan sa ating teritoryo? Nasaan na ang pinakitang tapang ni Pangulong Duterte sa mga pagkakataong tinutuligsa niya ang kanyang mga kritiko, ang mga pari at obispo at ang mga ahensya na katulad ng United Nations? Laan lang ba ito sa mga hindi kayang lumaban at walang kalaban-laban? Para sa amin sa bayan muna, Madam Speaker, hindi lamang simpleng pagkabahag ng buntot ang dahilan kung bakit hindi ipinagtatanggol ng kasalukuyang administrasyon ang ating teritoryo at ang ating mga mamamayan. Sa katunayan, ang dahilan nito ay nagkukumahog ang ating pamahalaan sa mga pautang ng China. Kahit pa man ito ay maglulubog sa atin sa mas grabe pang utang sa mga darating na araw. Tinatayang umaabot na sa 887.9 billion ang tinatangkang utangin pa ng Pilipinas sa China upang i-finance ang 75 na flagship projects ng pamahalaan at iba pang infrastruktura. Ang mga kontratang ito ay lubhang malaking kawalan at maanumalya sa ating bayan. Halimbawa, nakasaad sa mga proyektong ito sa kasunduang ipinasok dito na pwede lamang gamitin ay ang mga kagamitang mula sa China. Mga manggagawang Chino lang ang pwedeng magtrabaho at ang termino ng pagbabayad utang ay istrikto at triple ang interest. Batas din ng China ang iiral sa loob ng kontrata at kapag hindi nakapagbayad ang ating bansa, ang ibabayad natin sa mga pagkakautang na ito ay ang mismong mga bahagi ng ating bansa. Hindi pa natin alam ang iba pang pinipirmahang kontrata ng pamahalaan sa China dahil inililihim nila ang mga ito sa publiko. Kaya hindi ang takot sa gera, kundi ang paglalaway sa kapital ng China at sa bariyang maglalaglag sa mga masugid ditong taga-suporta ang dahilan kung bakit nakatali ang paa at kamay at nakabusal ang bibig ng pamahalaan laban sa China. Anumang gawing pambubusabos nito sa atin. Sinabi ng Pangulo sa kanyang SONA na ipinagmamalaki niya ang pagkakaibigan niya sa China. Ngunit ating maitanong at ating sasabihin na mali ang terminong kaibigan sa kalagayang ito. Kaibigan nga ba ang tawag kapag inaangkin niya ang iyong bakuran? Kaibigan nga ba ang itatawag natin sa kumakamkam sa ating kabuhayan, sumisira sa iyong bahay, nagbabawal kung pumasok ka sa sarili mong pag-aari? Kaibigan ba ang tawag kung ang nais niya ay kamalin ang limpak-limpak na tubo sa iyong pagkakasalat? Madam Speaker, ang relasyon ng China at Pilipinas ay hindi pagkakaibigan, kundi relasyon ng isang amo at isang alipin. Hamon sa ating lahat na nasa loob ng bulwagang ito, Madam Speaker, na tumbasan ang tapang at paninindigan ng ating mga mamamayan na hindi magpapagapi sa takot at hirap upang ipaglaban ang ating bayan at ang ating kasarinlan. Tayo ay hinahamon ng panahon at pagkakataon upang ipakita ang ating diwang makabayan at ipagtanggol ang kalayaan at soberanya na kinamit ng ating mga ninuno laban sa mga mananakop. Madam Speaker, ngayon ang panahon upang ipakita natin sa taong bayan na tayo ang kanilang kinatawan at kaya nating ipagtanggol ang ating bansa. Ako po ay tumatayo ngayon sa ngalan ng mamamayang makabayan, sa mamamayang naninindigan para sa kalayaang pinagbuhisan ng buhay ng ating mga bayani upang himukin ang bawat isa sa atin na tumindig laban sa dayuhang panghihimasok at pananamantala sa ating bayan. Muli, Madam Speaker, ang ating panawagan, atin ang Pinas, China, layas. Maraming salamat po, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Zarate to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, at this point, I would like to recognize the guests of the Honorable Euphemia Kulyamat. We have with us the leaders and members of the Philippine Task Force, Indigenous Peoples' Rights, Save Our Schools, by IP Women, and Katribo.
The guest of Representative Euphemia Kulyamat is now recognized. Please stand up for recognition. You're welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I would like to recognize the Honorable Euphemia Kulyamat of Bayan Muna Party List for a privileged speech.
Representative Euphemia Kulyamat of the Party List Bayan Muna is now recognized.
Maraming salamat, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, minamahal na mga kapwa mambabatas, magdo na edaw itatibo, no? Mayong adlaw kanatong tanan, magandang araw sa ating lahat. Una sa lahat, gusto kong itala sa record na wala sa aking hinagap o imahinasyon na makita ang aking sarili, isang simpleng magsasakang manobo mula sa komunidad ng mga lumad sa kabundukan ng Jatagon, Lianga, Surigao del Sur, ang makapasok sa prestiyosong ito, sa bulwagang ito, lalo na ang tumayo sa inyong harapan ngayon bilang isa sa inyong mga kasamahan. Naalala ko noong 2017, nang kaming mga biktima ng paglabag ng karapatang pantao ay pumasok at umupo sa galeri upang makinig sa privilege speech na kinatawa ng anak pawis party list si Kaay Kasilaw patungkol sa aming mga kalagayan. Kami ay kinausap noon para lumabas. Madam Speaker, kahit ngayon, bilang inihalal ng kinatawa ng Bayan Muna Party List, ako pa rin ay nangangamba na ako'y muling paalisin. Madam Speaker, ang presensya ko dito ngayon kasama ang 5 pang kinatawan ng makabayan, ay isang katibayan ng katapangan at katatagan ng aming mga membro at taga-suporta. Sila na nag-iit at napangimabawan ang malupit at malawakang panunupil ay nakakuha ng 2,236,555 na boto para sa mga party list sa ilalim ng Makabayan Coalition at naghatid ng boses ng mga masang Pilipino sa Kongreso. Ang tagumpay ng mga party list ng Makabayan sa nakaraang eleksyon ay nakamit sa dugo, pawis sa mga ordinaryong lumad at iba pang pambansang minorya, mga magsasaka, mangingisda, manggagawa, kabataan, profesional, mga simpleng kawanin, mga relihiyoso at iba pang mga maralitang sektor. Mahaning to mga kadumahanoy no pigpanhimatadan to sa eno pagpano noy padoyog kanito sa eni matikang naugpaan. Marami sa aming mga kasamahan, taga-suporta at volunteer ang pinaslang sa aming paglalakbay patungo sa kagalang-galang na bulwagang ito. Dahil dito, gusto ko silang parangalan ngayon, ang aking mga kasamahan na nag-alay sa buhay para sa paghanap at pakikipaglaban sa makatwirang panlipunang pagbabago. Ang mataas na parangal ay para kina Landy Malayaw, Councilor Tuto Patigas, Attorney Ben Ramos, Niptali Murada, James Vinas, Peasant Leader Larry Sagunob, Nonay Palma, Human Rights Advocate Romano Baldusa. Kasama natin sila habang nagpatuloy tayo sa pakikipaglaban para sa karapatan ng mamamayang Pilipino. Muli, taas kamo po akong nagpapasalamat sa mamamayang Pilipino sa tiwala at karangalang ito na naging tinatawa nila dito sa Kongreso. Nandito ako ngayon nakatindig sa inyong harapan bilang kinatawan ng mahihirap, inaapi at tinatanggalan ng karapatan na nakikibakang mamamayan. Nandito ako ngayon upang ilahad ang tunay na kalagayan ng mamamayang sadlak pa rin sa kahirapan, lalo na sa mga katutubo at pambansang minorya. Ginang Speaker, humingi kami ng katarungan para sa mga biktima at kanilang pamilya sa pinakamasahol na paglabag sa karapatang pantao ng pambansang minorya, ng katutubo at mga magsasaka. Mula July 2016 hanggang Marso 2019, 250 na leader at membro ng mga progresibong organisasyon ang marahas na pinaslang at 392 ang mga biktima ng frustrated extrajudicial killings. Sa mga biktimang ito, 207 ang mga magsasaka at lumad natutol sa mapinsalang operasyon ng kanilang mga lupain, sinasaka at lupaing ninono. Baliktanawan natin ang pagpaslang sa 3 membro ng nagkahiusang mag-uuma sa Laak noong March 2017. 2 membro ng Farmers Association in Davao City noong 2017. 3 membro ng Compostela Farmers Association noong August 2018 at 8 membro ng Tamasco, Tiboli, Manobo, SDAP Claimant Organization sa Lake Cebu noong December 2017. Noong January naman, 2 lumad na magsasaka ang pinatay sa Lianga, Surigao del Sur, 1 lumad sa Bukidnon, 1 lumad na leader sa Pigyayungaan sa Bukidnon noong July 8, 2019. Ang lahat ng ito ay nangyayari sa ilalim ng martial law sa Mindanao. At kamakailan, Ginoong Speaker, ang mga masakar ng Negros, una, sa Sagay kung saan siyam ang pinatay na magsasaka, kabilang ang 2 minor de edad, at ikalawa ay ang Kanlaon kung saan 14 na magsasaka ang pinatay, at noon 1 linggo sa Gihulngan, kung saan 4 ang nagkahiwalay na pinaslang, kabilang ang isang principal ng paaralan. Ito ay mga pagpatay sa ilalim ng counterinsurgency na kampanyang Oplan Kapayapaan. Noong 2017 hanggang sa kasalukuyan at nang naitatag ang Oplan Sauron ng Rehimen Duterte, meron ng 36 ang pinatay na walang kalaban-laban sa kanilang operasyon militar. Sa kabuuan, 83 ang pinatay sa isla ng Negros. Maging ako man, ginang Speaker, ay maging biktima na rin sa paglabag sa karapatang pantao sa Armed Forces of the Philippines at mga paramilitar. Saksi ako, kasama ang 200 pang lumad na katulad ko, kasama ang mga bata sa marahas na pagpaslang sa aking pinsana si Jonel Campos, leader ng aming organisasyon Mapaso, malaho tayong pakigbisog alang sa sumusunod, at ang aking tiyuhin si Dato Jubilio Sinso at si Emerito Samarca na isang executive director ng aming lumad na paaralang Alcadeb noong September 1, 2015 sa Surigao del Sur. Nanginginig akong nakadapa sa lupa habang walang habas na nagpapaputok sa kanilang mga baril ang mga sundalo at paramilitar. Kitang-kita ko kung paano pinadapa si Jonel Campos sa isang paramilitar sa lupa. At nakita ko kung nang sumabog ang kanyang utak matapos siya barilin sa ulo, na inangat niya para tingnan ito. Niyakap ko ang mga anak ni Jonel habang umiiyak sila sa wala ng buhay at nilapastang ang katawan ng kanilang ama. Nakita ko ang aking tiyuhin na ilang bisis hinampas ng kahoy na naging dahilan sa pagkabali ng kanyang binti at braso, at pagbagsak niya ay binaril siya ng ilang ulit ng mga paramilitar habang ang mga sundalo ay nasa paligid lang. Nakita ko ang tinorture na walang buhay na katawan ng aming minamahal na principal sa paaralan ni si Sir Imok Samarca na nakahandusay sa loob ng isang paaralan ng aming paaralang Alcadeb. Ang kanyang katawan ay tadtad ng bala at paso ng sigarilyo at hiwa ang kanyang liig. Ang masaker na yon ay malinaw na naglalayong takutin kami upang payagan ang pagpasok ng minahan ng kol sa aming lupang ninuno. Sa pananalita ng isang paramilitar, og sugot ka pa na exit kanduda ginamina kung ako po dam og kaangad to si Dili unta ni mahitabo sa inyo kung musugot pa mo nga musulod ang mina. Hindi sana ito mangyari sa inyo kung pumayag kayong pumasok ang mga minahan. Hanggang ngayon ay wala pa rin hustisya. Malaya pa rin ang pumatay sa aming 2 leader at ang aming minamahal na executive director. Ang larawan na ito ay mananatiling sa aking isipan habang ako ay nabubuhay. Lalo ko silang maalaala tuwing may magsasaka o isa pang katutubo, abogado, teachers, human rights workers o relihiyoso ang pinaslang dahil lamang sa paggigiit at pagtatanggol sa kanilang karapatan. Ang mas masakit, Ginoong Speaker, ay ang mga karumal-dumal na ataking ito ay ginagawa din sa mga paaralang lumad, sa aming mga guro, sa aming mga anak. Hindi lamang nila winalawasak ang aming paaralan, sinampahan pa ng gawa-gawang kaso ang mga guro at taga-suporta at kinulong sila. Sa ngayon, andyan pa si Dato Jomorito Guaninon sa kulungan. Nilapastangan nila, winawasak, sinusunog ang mga paaralang pinagsasakripisyuhan naming, pinaghirapan naming itinayo. Sa loob ng maraming dekada, ang pambansang minorya ay pinagkaitan ng batayang serbisyo kasama ang edukasyon. Kami ay ilang ulit na naging biktima. Una, ang kakulangan ng edukasyon. Ikalawa, ang kahirapan sa pagkamit nito sa kapatagan. Masasabi ko at aaminin ko na ako ay isa sa kaunti o ilang nakatapos lamang ng elementarya na nakatunton sa bulwagang ito bilang isang mambabatas. Hirap makaintindi ng salitang Ingles o kaya bumasa nito. Ako ay produkto ng kakulangan ng gobyerno na magbigay ng nararapat na edukasyon dahil ang pinakamalapit na paaralan sa amin ay mahigit 20 kilometro ang layo. Ganun pa man, nagsikap kami, nagbuhos ng dugo at pawis at luha at sa tulong ng simbahan at mga government organization at sa mga individual na politiko na itayo ang mga paaralan sa aming mga komunidad at kami ay natutong magbasa, magsulat at magbilang. Dahil sa mga paaralang ito, ang aming mga anak ay nakakuha ng edukasyon na akma sa aming tradisyon, kultura at pangangailangang paunlarin, lalo na ang agrikultura para kami ay mabuhay sa aming lupa habang pinoprotektahan ang lupang ninuno para sa susunod na henerasyon. Marami sa mga mag-aaral na sa mga ng paaralang ito, ang ilan ay nakatungtong at nakapagtapos ng kolehiyo ay bumalik sa mga komunidad at naglingkod sa mga kapwa naming lumad bilang mga guro, agriculturist, health worker at organizer. Sila ay napagkakatiwala ang leader ng aming mga komunidad. Epektibong tinutulungan ang mga di nakaaral na mga dato ng lumad para mapamunuan ang aming tribo. Si Honorable Johnny Pimentel, dating gobernador sa Surigao del Sur at ngayon ay kagalang-galang na Deputy Speaker at kasama ko dito sa Kongreso, ay nakapagpatunay sa pag-unlad sa aming mga komunidad dahil sa mga paaralang lumad. Napuntahan niya ang aming komunidad at paaralan noong siya'y gobernador pa at tinulungan kami sa mga panahon ng kagipitan at kahirapan. Mga minamahal kong kasamahan, nakapagsalita ako ngayon ng Pilipino o Tagalog sa inyong harapan dahil sa mga paaralang ito ng lumad. Ipagpaumanhin ko, Mr. Speaker, kung may tama akong nabibigkas sa aking pagbasa at pananalita sa inyong harapan. Ang mga guro ng TRIPS, Tribal Filipino Program of Surigao del Sur, at ng ALCADIV, Alternative Learning Center for Agricultural and Livelihood Development, at ang ating mga anak na doon nag-aral ang nagturo sa akin at sa marami pang magulang o matanda sa aming komunidad na bumasa, umunawa at magsalita ng pambansang wika. Ang iba pang mga katutubo sa mga komunidad na may kaparehong paaralan ay natuto ring magbasa, magsulat at magbilang. Ginoong Speaker, sa kabila o dahil marahil na ang mga lumad ay nakapag-aral o illiterate na ngayon, kung kaya tumitindi ang atake ng paaralang lumad. Ngayong July 2019 lamang, 55 ng mga lumad school na pinatakbo ng Salugpungan Tatano Igcanogon Learning Center sa probinsya ng Davao ang sinuspindi ng DepEd sa ilalim ni Secretary Briones dahil sa sulsul ng National Security Advisor na si General Esperon. Inakusahan ni General Esperon ang Salugpungan School tulad ng pag-akusa niya sa mga paaralang pinatakbo ng clans, MISPI, TRIPS at ALCADIV na nagtuturo daw sa mga bata na lubaban sa gobyerno. Hinahasa daw sila maging mangdirigmang NPA, paano bumaril at paano mag-dismantle ng armas. Ang lahat ng ito ay puro kasinungalingan. Naglalayong isara ang aming mga paaralan at durugin ang aming organisasyon ng mga lumad. Bago pa man ang whole of nation approach ng Administrasyong Duterte kung saan ginagamit ang mga ahensya ng gobyerno sa kanyang programang counterinsurgency, ang ilan sa mga paaralang ito ay tumatanggap na ng mga pagkilala at mga award na ginagawad mismo ng Department of Education. Lubos ang sakit na nararamdaman ko, Ginoong Speaker, na si Pangulong Duterte na nanawagan ng hustisya para sa mga atake sa mga lumad ng Mindanao at ang aming mga paaralan noong 2015 ay nagpataw ng martial law Pinaigting ang militarisasyon at inutusan ang AFP na ipagpatuloy ang di makataong trato sa mga magsasaka at pambansang minorya. Malinaw sa amin ang mga dahilan ng lahat ng pagpaslang na ito, Ginoong Speaker. Ito ay para patahimikin kami, tanggalin ang lahat ng may pagtutol sa walang habas na pandarambong at pagsira ng aming lupang ninuno, ng aming mga sakahan, ng mga malalaking minahan, plantasyon at dam. Ang presidente mismo nagsabi sa amin mga lumad ng Mindanao na siya daw ang pipili at magdidesisyon sa mga proyektong papasok sa aming lupang ninuno. Nabubumbahin niya kami, kabilang ang aming mga paaralan, at lahat kami ay naghanda na lumisan sa aming mga komunidad. At ginawa nga niya ang mga ito. At pinagpapatuloy at pinalawig ang martial law sa Mindanao. Sa kasalukuyan, isa sa pinakamatinding epektado ang mga pag-atake na ito, ang mga komunidad na nasa kabundukan ng Pantaron, ang mga komunidad ng Lumad na Manubo, ng Talaingod kasama ang mga Bagubo, Mansaka at Mandaya na ninirahan sa Pantaron Mountain Range ay inatake dahil sa kanilang likas na yaman sa loob ng lupang ninuno. Ang Pantaron ay sumasaklaw ng mga area ng Bukidnon, Davao del Norte, Davao del Sur, Misamis Oriental, Agusan del Norte at Agusan del Sur. Ito ay tahanan ng natitirang 1.8 million hektarya na virgin forest na nagsusupply ng tubig sa malaking ilog ng Mindanao. Ang mga lumad sa lugar na ito ay tutol sa mining operation ng Apex Mining Company, Crow Gold Corporation at Mapula Creek Gold. Ang mga komunidad naman na manubo sa Andap Valley Complex sa Surigao del Sur, kabilang ang kabundukan ng Lianga, San Agustin, Marihatag, Tandag, Tago at San Miguel ay militarisado. Ang mga lumad sa lugar na ito ay tumututol sa operasyon ng 15 coal mining companies. Ang mga lumad sa Agusan del Sur sa loob ng 200,000 hektarya na target ng ekspansyon ng plantasyon ng palm oil ay inatake din. Subalit, Ginoong Speaker, ang mga pag-ataking ito ay sa mga komunidad ng mga katutubo ay hindi lang nangyari sa Mindanao. May pag-atake din sa mga komunidad ng pambansang minorya na tumututol sa mga proyekto sa ibang bahagi ng bansa. May mga dumagat ng Quezon na tutol na itatayong Kaliwa Dam, mga igorot ng Kalinga, ang mga karatig na probinsya na tutol sa Chico River Irrigation Pump Project. Ang mga proyektong ito ay magpapalayas sa mga katutubo sa kanilang lupang ninuno. Sa kabila ng lahat na ito, kami mga pambansang minorya ay magpapatuloy sa pagdepensa sa aming lupang ninuno, ang pinagmulan sa aming buhay at kabuhayan. Magpapatuloy kami sa pagsisikap na depensahan ang aming mga paaralan para sa edukasyon ng aming mga anak. Magpapatuloy kami sa paghanap ng hustisya para sa mga biktima sa paglabag ng karapatang pantao. Hinihingi namin, Ginoong Speaker, na pangunahan ng Kongresong ito ang investigasyon sa mga atake sa mga paaralang lumad at mga samahan at organisasyon ng lumad na ginagawa ng mga ahensya ng gobyerno tulad ng DepEd, DSWD, DILG, PNP at EFP. Sa partikular ay hinihingi ng kinatawang ito ang kagyat na investigasyon ng sapilitang pagsira ng DepEd sa 55 salugpungan school sa Davao Region. Nanawagan kami, una, imbestigahan ang malaking operasyon ng pagmimina at plantasyon, lalo na sa Mindanao, na nagpapalaya sa mga pambansang minorya at sumisira sa aming lupang ninuno na nagdudulot ng mga pagguho ng lupa at pagbabaha. Pangalawa, itigil ang martial law sa Mindanao dahil kaming mga pambansang minorya, mga progresibong grupo at mga magsasaka ang direktang biktima. Pangatlo, ihinto ang mga proyekto ng Kaliwa Dam at Chico River Pump Project at mga proyektong magpapaalis sa mga katutubong mamamayan at ng magsasaka sa kanilang lupain at sumisira sa ating inang kalikasan at magbabaon sa mamamayang Pilipino sa malalaking utang. Ginoong Speaker, masasabi ko na nasa balikat natin ang malayang kinabukasan ng ating bayan at ng ating mamamayan. Ito lang po, Ginoong Speaker. Daghan salamat. Isang mapagpalayang hapon sa ating lahat.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Femi to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action. So move.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, with leave of the House, I move that we extend privilege hour for another hour. So move.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved.
Mr. Speaker, next to avail of the privilege hour is the Honorable Lady from Gabriela Party List. I move that we recognize Representative Arlene Brosas. So move.
Representative Arlene Brosas is hereby recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, fellow members of the House of Representatives, guests and chapter leaders and members of Gabriela Women's Party who are with us today, good afternoon to all of you. I rise today to make a very important point about the state of Filipino women. As representative of Gabriela Women's Party, the sole women's party list, I would like to use my first privileged speech in the 18th Congress to train the spotlight on various issues affecting women and the diminishing political space accorded us in the midst of such crisis. President Duterte, in his fourth State of the Nation address, placed the spotlight on Filipino women on but two lamentable instances. One was when he tackled Boracay rehabilitation, and the other was when he brought up the water crisis. But sunbathing girls and smelly girlfriend hardly capture the state of Filipino women. For starters, Filipino women bear the heaviest burden of spiraling prices, low wages, poor and privatized water services, contractual labor, forced migration, sexual violence, and amid a political climate that is increasingly hostile to women, human rights defenders. Women are more than just anecdote fillers and figures of speech. In the grand scheme of things, Filipino women fulfill a very important role in the Philippine economy, comprising half of the entire labor force. It is important to note, however, that labor participation rate of women has been declining through the years since 2014, falling from 49.3% in 2016 to 46.2% in 2017, based on the latest available data. The number of employed women also decreased by almost 1 million during the same period. The economic opportunities for women for gainful employment have drastically worsened. Outside this figure, millions of Filipino women survive on odd jobs that expose them to different forms of abuse. Among those employed, women stand out as the face of contractual labor, especially in low value-added economic activities. Kababaihan ang mukha ng kontraktual na paggawa. Sa fast food chains, malls, call center, companies at maraming paggawaan ng electronics at sabon. kababaihan ang mukha ng mga biktima ng kontraktualisasyon. Halimbawa sa mga plantasyon ng saging ng Sumipro Corporation sa Mindanao at sa PEPMACO na pagawaan ng sabong panlaba kung saan nakatirik ang welga. Women are a huge part of the contractual workers betrayed by the President when he vetoed the already watered-down Security of Tenure Bill at the pleasure of big businesses and foreign investors. Despite the signing of the expanded maternity leave law, which Gabriela Women's Party championed here at the lower house, many women still suffer from abusive employers who refuse to implement the law. May mga kwento pa rin ng mga manggagawang nakukunan sa pagawaan o di kaya'y tinatanggal matapos na magsilang ng kanyang anak, katulad ng kalagayan sa PEPMACO sa Cabuyao, Laguna. Women are also the face of the victims of rice liberalization law, which opened the floodgates for imported rice and that which phased out the NFA rice in the local markets. Papaano na ngayon ang 10 milyong ilaw ng tahanan na nakaasa sa murang NFA rice? At paano na ang mga kababaihang magsasaka na gutom ang inabot dahil sa napakababang bentahan ng palay sa pinakamababa ay 11 pesos o 12 pesos kada kilo. Samantala, nananatiling mahal pa rin ang presyo ng imported commercial rice sa mga pamilihan sa kabila ng pangako ng mga nagtulak ng batas. Women are bearing the brunt of this policy that only fortifies the liberalization of agriculture in line with the neoliberal template of the World Trade Organization. Kababaihan ang mukha ng mahahabang pila ng mga balde nang pumutok ang krisis sa tubig noong Marso at nagpapatuloy hanggang sa ngayon sa ilan pang bahagi ng Metro Manila. Women and their families suffered heavily from water interruptions to brownish, dirty water supply flowing from their tap, illustrating the failure of water privatization. Sa kabila ng perwisyong ito, patuloy ang paniningil ng Maynilad at Manila Water at nakaamba pa ang taas singil sa susunod na taon. Sa harap ng mga pasakit na ito, pasan-pasan din ng mga kababaihan ang kulturang bulok na naglalagay sa kanila sa kuko ng abuso. Data from the PNP reveals that every 72 minutes, a Filipino woman or child is raped. Thus, there should be no tolerance for top government officials who trivialize rape and the trauma of victims by merely using sexual violence as a device for perverted humor. Lubog sa kahirapan, dinarahas, at kung ituring ay walang dangal. Ang larawang ito ng kababaihan ay pinadidilim pa ng bawat gabit araw na may nabubiyuda, nawawalan ng anak at nauulila. Dumadanak ang dugo sa mga maralitang komunidad sa bawat maaakusahan kahit hindi pa man mapatunayang nasasangkot sa iligal na droga. Dumadanak ang dugo sa kanayunan sa komunidad ng mga lumad, katutubo at mga magsasaka mula sa Mindanao, sa gitnang Luzon at Kabikulan at sa isla ng Negros. And so, women fight in so many arenas, ways, forms, and areas. Women fight. Just as the party list organization representing the most marginalized of women in the House of Representatives fight. In the midst of being the target of calibrated attacks, on virtually every front, we fight. Babae kami, lumalaban. Noong nakaraang mga buwan, kinaharap ng aming mga lider at kasapi ang lantaran at ibayong panliligalig, kinakatok sa mga bahay tulad ng pagkatok ng mga pulis sa tokhang at binabalaan laban sa kanilang pagiging bahagi ng Gabriela Women's Party. Naglipa na ang mga tarpaulin, mga polyeto at maging ang opisyal na dyaryo ng PNP na pinopondohan ng pera ng taong bayan. Lahat pawang inaakusahan kaming mga miyembro ng NPA na para bang kaming mga nasa Gabriela Women's Party ay mga armado, na para bang kami ay hindi lumalahok sa parlamento, gayong tumatakbo, nangangampanya, at nananawagan na kami ay iboto. Let me say it again so that it is clear and put on record, not just for Gabriela Women's Party, but for Anak Pawis, Bayan Muna, ACT Teachers Party List, and Kabataan Party List. Hindi kami armado. Tulad ng marami naming mga miyembro at kasapi, mga magsasaka, abogado, aktivista, at kababaihang galit sa kabastusan at karahasan, mga kababaihang nasa maralitang komunidad at lumalaban para sa karapatan namin sa paninirahan, hindi kami armado. Paulit-ulit, ano po? Kaya lang, may ilang sadyang hindi nakakaunawa o marahil ay hindi nakikinig o marahil ay walang ibang layon sa buhay kung hindi ang puksain ang mga taong naghahangad ng pagbabago, hustisya, kapayapaan at ang pagtamasa natin ng ating mga batayang karapatan. Tulad na lamang ng NTF-ELCAC, o National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict. A task force created by Executive Order 70, composed of no less than the President, the National Security Advisor, and representatives from 18 departments and 2 more from the private sector. Practically, the entire bureaucracy and funded by people's taxes, as represented by this task force, filed a petition to cancel the registration of Gabriela Women's Party in the Commission on Elections. We have been part of the House of Representatives since 2004. Our first representative, the Honorable Liza Masa, was a member of the House of Representatives since 2001. Gabriela Women's Party representatives have since then pushed for a significant number of laws, including the Magna Carta of Women, the Anti-Violence Against Women and Children Act, the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act, Occupational Safety and Health Law, to name a few. We continue to push for legislation that will help alleviate the plight of women and our families, such as security of tenure, national minimum wage, progressive taxation, the Magna Carta of daycare workers, additional benefits for solo parents, and the repeal of the rice trade liberalization law. Ang nais kong bigyan pansin ng mababang kapulungan sa puntong ito ng aking talumpati, sa gitna ng nabanggit na kaninang kadusta-dustang kalagayan ng kababaihan at mga bata, hindi po ba't lalong kailangan at makabuluhan ngayon ang mga reforma at panukalang batas na isinusulong natin para makapagbigay alwan sa abang kalagayan ng bayan? Pero ang maraming mga hakbang, maging ang mga prioridad na hakbang na gustong isulong sa Kongreso ay tumutungo sa pagpapatahimik ng tinig ng mahihirap at maliliit na mamamayan. Mula sa pagpababa ng edad ng mga batang maaaring ituring na kriminal, sa pagpapatuloy ng martial law, hanggang sa pagpapataw ng parusang kamatayan. Dagdag pa ito sa mga nagaganap ng pagsampa ng gawa-gawang kaso, iligal na pag-aresto, red tagging hanggang sa mga walang habas na pagpaslang at pagpapatuloy at bantang pagpapalawak pa ng martial law. Hindi po ba't higit na kailangan ngayon ang mas malakas na tinig at ang pagbibigay tinig pa sa mas marami para makaalpas sa kahirapan, sa karahasan, at sa kalagayan ng kawalang dangal ng mamamayan? Mr. Speaker, mga kapwa ko kinatawan, akin pong itinatala ngayong hapon ang tinig ng mga kababaihang maralita, kababaihang manggagawa at magsasaka sa kapulungang ito. Walang lupa, walang sapat na kabuhayan, walang katiyakan sa paninirahan, pinatatahimik, binubusalan, pinapatay, pero narito kami, inaangkin ng aming tinig at karapatan. Narito kami, ang kababaihang lumalaban. Ito ang kalagayan ng nakararaming kababaihan. Ito ang tunay na state of Filipino women. Magandang hapon. Maraming salamat, Mr. Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Arlene Brosas to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action. So move.
Is there any objection? There being none, motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we terminate the privilege hour. So move.
Any objection? There being none, motion is approved.
Mr. Speaker, we'd like to greet some guests in the gallery. These are the guests of the Honorable Sunny Lagon from Ako Bisaya Party List. These are the barangay captains from Tuburan, Cebu, accompanied by his wife, our congressional spouse, Miss Daphne Lagon. Allow me to read their names. Rosana Esmero, Honorato Amancio, Junro Alcantara, Josefina Cuesta, Ronel Saison, Madonna Saison, Teogenes Malinaw, Candelario Ibo, Phoebe Potencioso, Eileen Garcia, Epifania Pellegrino, Anselmo Montebon Sr., Renato Hopia, and Rodito Hopia.
To the visitors and guests of Representative Sani Mangaong, welcome to the House of Representatives. We hope that your stay is enjoyable and productive one. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we'd also like to greet the guests of the Honorable Majority Leader Ferdinand Martin Romualdez and the Honorable Lady from Tingog Sinirangan Party List, Yeda Marie Romualdez. These are our guests from Department of Agriculture, Region 8, Director Milo de los Reyes, Juan Albaladejo, Engineer Fernando Conde, Miss Arsenia Canillas, and Mr. Rodel Macapañas.
May we request the guest of Representative or Majority Floor Leader Martin Romualdez and Representative Yeda Romualdez to please rise. Welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we'd also like to greet the guests of the Honorable Josefina Talyado from the 1st District of Camarines Norte. These are Honorable Rezel Octa, Barangay Captain of Barangay Mangkayo, Honorable Dolores Balane, Barangay Captain of Barangay Napilihan, Honorable Christopher Ilan, Kagawad of Barangay Napilihan, Honorable Relin Valencia, Kagawad of Barangay Napilihan, Honorable Arnulfo Guzman, Kagawad of Barangay Napilihan, Honorable Aida Balane, Kagawad of Barangay Napilihan, Honorable Chris Marie Villafranca, Kagawad of Barangay Napilihan, Honorable Alan Odi, Kagawad, also of Barangay Napilihan, and Honorable Ellen Balon, Barangay Secretary, also of the same barangay, as well as SK Chairperson Romabel and Abad.
May we request the guest of Representative Josefina Talyado to please rise. You're very much welcome to the House of the Representatives. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the change of referral of House Bill number 563, creating the Department of Disaster Resilience, from the Committees on Government Reorganization and National Defense and Security to the Committees on Government Reorganization and Disaster Management. So,
Any objection? There being none, motion is hereby approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, for manifestation, a basic principle of Congress is no taxation without representation. And in the interest of the constituents of the following legislative districts who remain unrepresented since the opening of the 18th Congress, may we hereby manifest that effective immediately, the Honorable Speaker Alan Peter Compañero S. Cayetano shall act as the legislative caretaker for the following legislative districts: the 1st and 2nd districts of Southern Leyte and the lone legislative district of General Santos City. Also designating Deputy Speaker Ferdinand L. Hernandez as the legislative caretaker of the 1st District of South Cotabato. So move.
Manifestation is hereby noted. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the consideration of House Resolution number 139 as introduced by Speaker Alan Peter Compañero S. Cayetano, Majority Leader Ferdinand Martin Romualdez, and Minority Leader Bienvenido Abante Jr., and direct the Secretary General to read the title of the said resolution. So move.
Any objection? There being none, motion is approved. The Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title of the bill.
House Resolution 139, a resolution expressing the profound sympathies and deepest condolences of the House of Representatives to those affected by the twin earthquakes and aftershocks that hit Ibayat, Batanes on July 27, 2019, thanking those who immediately responded to the disaster and extended help and calling to expedite humanitarian assistance to the affected areas. Representative Cayetano, Alan Peter Compañero, Romualdez Ferdinand, and Abante.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we adopt the said resolution. So move.
Any objection? There being none, resolution is hereby adopted. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, in connection to the said resolution, we have here a manifesto that we will be passing here in the floor this evening. It is authority to deduct contributions from members for the relief operations in the recent earthquake in Batanes. So we would encourage everyone to please support by signing the amount beside your name, as well as affixing your signature on the said manifesto.
The Chair hereby directs the Secretariat to please pass around the manifesto for the congressmen or representatives to sign the said manifesto. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, move to suspend.
Session suspended. Session resumed. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we adjourn session until tomorrow, July 30 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So move.
Session is hereby adjourned.